is hard to be found when no one's looking. I am feeling left out and I keep screaming. No one ever understands it. Feels like I became Atlantis. Hidden from the world, I'm looking for a way. Into a lonely void and I can't get out. Hope for something magical, cause no one else seems to even bother. Looks like I'm on my own, facing this loneliness. It is hard to be found when no one's looking. I am feeling left out and I keep screaming.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Today, we got some NA, 5V5 1v1 Duels. Yesterday, we had EU. Quite a lot of you in comparison to quite a lot of games in general. I thought, honestly, with the classic hardcore, I thought a lot of you guys would, I mean, some of the regulars were on there for sure, but I thought it was going to be like Baron live, which is going to be nothing, right? No one's going to be around. So I was a little nervous. I wasn't quite sure, but with how well EU went and with how many games we played, because don't get me wrong, in the 2 hours that we normally are live, we usually get through like 6, 7-ish games. We had like 11, so that was kind of nuts, dude. No rogues, and the games went like that. So fast, dude. No rogues whatsoever. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong. I love rogue. It is still my favorite class. It is still my main to this day. That being said, some of y'all like to sit and still, dude. You know what I mean? You're just sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting and sitting. Well, a handful of you. There's like 1 or 2 of you that don't do that. I totally get it. Hold on, don't get me wrong. I totally get it. It's a rogue thing, right? I get it. I'm a rogue main. I understand. Why would you run out there? You're just gonna die. You're just gonna die. Why would I get out there in the open and just die? But you know what? It's a bit of like a balancing. It's a fine little balancing act between like proper play and entertainment. And in most cases than not, I just personally lean towards the entertainment side of things. Boys, tonight we got more 5V5 1v1 Duels, this time over on the NA. Yesterday was EU, today is NA. And I'll just finish this little project over here a little bit later. Alrighty, let's time to actually get some 5V5s, 1v1s up and running, boys. I'm a little bit late to stuff, but it's okay. That's okay. Let me get the music back up. That'll be the first important thing we do for the day. Second important thing, get the groups up and running. Third important things, say hello. How you guys doing? Do you guys like this song or do we skip it? Skippy or keepy? What are we doing with this one? Привет, здорово, man. Level 24 warrior now. Gone slow today. Why are you doing a warrior? Isn't that notoriously the hardest class to level? I mean, 24 warriors pretty good. I think if you got a group, that'll be fine. Keepy, we doing it? Ah, nice, dude, nice. Let's go. Also, yesterday I got a bunch of keys on my evoker. I think I might have... I don't think my rogue is ever gonna see a key again. I think it's just... If I ever get invited for keys, I think it's just gonna be on the evoker. Oh, man. What's up, Reverence? How you doing, man? Where's my sheriff mog? You know what? I was trying to see if I could put it together, right? I was up till late last night, and I was trying to like come up with like a good angle for that sheriff mog. I do have another clip of you, Atho. So Sheriff Mog will make a return. But I was just looking at the Mog and I was trying to put it different angles because I got to use the Wowhead model viewer in order to make it, because my model viewer just doesn't work. Hasn't worked since Dragonflight been out, and I basically use an older version. So if I don't have those Mogs for like since like before, like BFA is the final expansion that it has in the database. It doesn't have anything else, so you just can't really use it. But I was messing around with the Wowhead model viewer, and that one is like, it's a bit rigid. There's like, you can play one animation, but you can't blend animations together. I had an idea of what I wanted to do for your character. I kind of wanted to do like finger guns sorta, and there's an animation blend that I could probably do between like, it's like an outlaw rogue pistol shot animation, right? And I feel like it would have fit pretty well. And then if I could just do this with your hand one way or another, there's a couple of ways to do it. I was gonna do it. I'll need to get more creative with a Wowhead model viewer, but at the time it was like, dude, I was doing some keys until 6 in the morning and I just wanted to go to bed as soon as possible. So honestly, I just cut a corner. I saw a Mog that I enjoyed and I thought, okay, I have a background that I could do and an ability that I could throw in there. That'll work for now. But I do want to put an extra effort onto it. I do want to get your proper Mog. It was just like in the moment I was like, I am exhausted. I am tired. I shouldn't be awake at 6 in the morning. But I was doing keys all night. So I got you, my man. I got you. Because you saw how excited I was, man. You saw how excited I was. I will do you justice. You know what I mean? I'll do you justice. I promise you that. Oh, man. All right, let's get this group up and running. Yeah, that's about all I can do, Anthony. You have my word, yeah? Hopefully it means something. Word, what's a man? A man's word gotta mean something, right? My word, your word should be bond. Why am I on a non-flying mount? I gotta put like a flying mount on here. I guess that'll do it. The balloon. The blimp. I like the blimps though. It's a cool mount, honestly. Alrighty, groups are listed. We gotta get you boys up and running. Flexing, my man. Oh, God. Oh, it's a different hunter at least. It's Broskina. Is it Broskina? I think it's Kim Shot usually, right? Well, we're gonna sit out here and probably get sniped. Groups are listed, boys, by the way. If you guys want to join in, hey, mother, welcome to. Let me see if I can do this though real quickly. How to join. How to join. The key as an arcade mage at 5 in the morning was more fun than I expected. Was it the fun at 5 in the morning part, or was it just the arcade mage part? Because arcade mages are pretty fun, honestly. I do like Frost a lot though recently. But we were doing some keys. We had some fire mage from Pugs. He was really chill about it. We had a bear druid, we had a windwalker monk, we had a disc priest. So it's like we had like the left arm, the right arm of Exodia, and then we also had like the third leg of Exodia as our comp. And then we had to fill it with the disc priest and windwalker, but it worked pretty well, honestly. It went pretty well. Yeah, I didn't do all right Mog in the video early this week, dude. I tried the reverence. I tried, man. That's about as close as I could. You know what I mean? There are some Mogs that I just will not be able to do, and I'll adjust them a little bit. Because it's another thing too, right? The Mogs in WoW, there's like a lighting engine in WoW, right? Wowhead model viewer lighting engine is a little weird too. It has like a specific light source. In the my model viewer thing that I use, you can kind of control it, but not fully either. Like it kind of works. But it's a lot of excuses all I got for you. But I promise you, these are real concerns. And I do try to take it very, very, very seriously. Alrighty. We need more bodies, by the way. Where the homies at? Let's see. Adept. So he's a PvE Andy. Baptist, does Montefiore maybe want to join in? Demonic Lily? Breezes? Maybe? Dark Messiah? Is an Isle of Conquest right now. Is all on Grundy. Hey, let's go, dude. Happy fate. That's fate. Jeff? I haven't seen Jeff King in this in a while, man. Johnny? Oh, wait, wasn't Johnny here last week? Hold on a second. Does Kraken want to join? He's on freehold right now, but maybe after a few hold. What am I like I say? I got a group listed. Is anybody else got a group? Is Chicago got a group? Is Chill Pills on? Hold on a second. Night King? No. I wonder if we'll see him tonight then. Hold on a second. Maybe then, huh? Maybe. It was $1,000 tabard. Wait, which one? I love the new Twitch Prime loot and tabard I've been trying to get for years, $1,000. Yeah, so now it's just like, what, 2 cents now? Value. The price plummeted. Remember how they did that together with, I think it's cool that they're taking like some of those really rare TCG stuff and are adding them in the game. I do think they need to be a little careful with it though, because some of those things are really cool and really unique. But like the Feldrake, right? You had some people that had the Feldrake, and that everybody has a Feldrake, so it was like, oh well, the Feldrake isn't as cool anymore, so nobody rides it anymore. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's going to be the tabard. Like you'll see a handful of people with a tabard, and now you'll see like nobody with a tabard. Had the Feldrake before? There we go. Exit spam, yo, get it here, my guy. Hell yeah. It was cool enough. I used the one a long time ago. I just basically had to find an alternative, man. I had to find an alternative. I basically took like the pieces of that set that you use, and I had to like go into Wowhead outfits, and I take the item that I'm looking at, and I try to find a Mog in the outfits that kind of fits it, and I just put something together that's like, it captures your essence. That's about all I can do sometimes. And before Bruiser becomes a Twitch primary word, dude, I think a lot of people would be happy. I don't. Would people be mad about that one? I feel like everybody would love to just have an auction house mount on their back, you know what I mean? With them at all times. I think they'd be kind of nutty. Let's see if Errorless will join in. Hey, Errorless. Is that Error? Hold on. Trickster's Errorless, right? Yeah, he is. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 Duels, bud? Let me see. Let me start inviting people, dude. Let me start inviting boys in here. Get the boys up and running. I doubt there's a PvE Andy, so I can't invite him. I want to see if Felman wants to join. Hey, Felman. Felman. Hosting 5v5 1v1 Duels tonight. Went in. I can see maybe if Chill Pills is around. I don't know if he's on Discord or not. Hold on. Maybe I'll find him like this. Night King, chill. Chill. He's offline. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, wanna join Duels or my friend? He's offline right now on Discord, but maybe he's like just puts himself on invisible. So I'm just gonna whisper him anyway though, just to see. Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, my man. Big Mo. Oh, hey, Big Mo, wanna join 5v5 1v1 Duels, bud? Felman said yes too, by the way. Hold on a second. So we got Felman. So we'll need a +1, and this group is set. We'll need to get 5 more, and then we're set in general. I could ask Demonic Lily if she wants to join in. I don't know if she's like streaming right now or if she's just like grinding arenas or whatever, but I could maybe ask, right? I feel like me and Demonic Lily almost never interact, so I have no idea. Watching an RPG tourney? I am not. No. Is that any fun? Are we down trying to get some 3s in the moment? Heals? Sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hell yeah. It's insane. Oh man, I gotta watch it then, huh? Is it on Twitch? Because I'll probably see the VOD or something of it then. I'll just skip out through the games. I think that could be kind of fun. Spend 5 million gold and just account on Twitch. Exactly, dude. That's a lot of gold, man. It's like, because it was, I feel like more accessible of a mount than like a TCG mount. Like TCG mounts are like super rare, but that one is like, it was kind of accessible. You just needed to grind. You need to sell your soul to the king of gold, man. You know what I mean? You know that boss in BOD that's literally just made out of gold? You had to sell your soul to him. That's all you had to do. You just had to really grind and sell every single penny to your name. This is your mount's only 5 more mil gold. Like in dollar value? Like 5 gold worth of dollars? Is that what you mean? Or 10, I guess? I was thinking it was going to be the hunter that's like out here just sniping lobbies. It's insane. It's a method. Oh, it's a method? Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't see Blizzard like posting it. I usually see them doing like MDI and stuff. I didn't realize Method was the one hosting it. Hey, Dark Messiah. Hey, Dark Messiah. Wanna join 5v5 1v1 Duels after that BG? Isle of Conquest? Which one is that one? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Strand? No, Strand is the one with the doors. That's the one I'm thinking of. Like, okay, doors, like, and you go upwards. One group is attacking with sieges. The other group defends with the cannons down below. And you climb up the hill through the... You know what I mean? Usually you would have rogues that's like pick up a bomb, shadow step and DFA to like the cannons, or a player that's trying to jump off of it if you're fast enough. It was good, dude. It was really, really good. You would just walk up, put bombs. People would be so confused, like, why is our main gate way in the back is getting attacked right now? And then we just have to back up, and when they start backing up to try to defend, right? and then you start having people pulling back, and then the sieges are able to get through because nobody's really attacking them anymore in such force. And then everybody has to go all the way in the back, and by then you just have all the sieges rolling in, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. It is so good. I remember doing that back in the day before they fixed it. They made it so rogues couldn't shadow step to those things. Let me see if John wants to, Jeff King wants to join. Hey Jeff, hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels tonight. Would you be interested in joining, friend? If you guys got any homies that want to join in, more than welcome to invite them, by the way. So John is in the hall, so we're just gonna let him be, let him do his thing, you know what I mean? Kraken, I want to see if he wants to join. Hey Kraken, hosting some, it might be, he's, you know what, he's in the key. I'm gonna hit him up afterwards. The Sensei want to join in. Hey Sensei fam friend, want to join 5V5 1v1 duels? Because we can get Sensei in. Maybe he's got some homies that would like to join him. That'd be kind of fun. Flex is already in, right? Hold on, double checking. Yeah, Flex is already chilling here. Beautiful. Who else besides Flex? Where was I? Tank is in. That's a lot of the EU boys. Tatashan, I don't remember if he's Bloodstainer. Oh, maybe he wants to join in. Hold on. Hey Traz. Hey Traz. Wanna join some 5V5 1v1? Crap. 1v1 duels, bud? See if he wants in. We got a spot? Yeah, dude. We got spots. We got two groups that we're trying to make. We're forming the first one. Sure invite. Okay, with Nick, this group is filled. So we gotta form a second one really quickly. Awesome. Oh, party's full. Hold on. Convert to raid and invite. Dope. Got a group listed. Let me get you in. Kevin, join the second group, okay? I'll have you lead that one. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay, this team is ready. Gonna make Ghost errorless lead. Get the other team going. Sean is gay? Who the hell? Is that Sean? Hold on, is that the notorious Sean? Is that what that is? Sign up for the second group in a bit, Kevin. I'll get you in, yeah? Mind join? Yeah, more than welcome to, boys. More than welcome to. Let me make your lead. Stay. Be beautiful. I will make a second group really quickly, yeah? Real quick, real quick. Group is relisted. Kevin, Sean, all you boys are more than welcome to join up, man. We got a group right now. You want to join your main? I mean, alright. I guess somebody needs to be out there to fight versus Nick, yeah? Somebody got to be out there fighting Nick himself. Let me see. Sure, friend, invite me Trezona down to join in. Let's go. Kevin, let me see if I can get you in. Where are you? Kevin Landers. All right, so we got at least like 3. Is that with Kevin? No, that's 4. I don't remember, Sean. I have no idea, man. It's a pain in the ass on top of what to do on YouTube too, honestly. Like, if that's what you mean. It's a pain. I'll need to actually take a second. Same thing happened to Flex like a while ago. It wasn't even me that hit him. He got sniped as one of the mods. I'm not sure what he said. Which mod it was, man. It takes a second though. Malachi, just join my group, man. I got one with errorless, and we got a second group up and running. We need 2. With you, we'll just need 1. We'll be good to go, man. A lot of groups right now. Yeah, there's a couple of them out there, man. We just gotta get Chat Hunt in here. Get him in here instead. 6 years ago. Have you reformed since then? Are you gonna be a toxic homie or not? I guess we'll see how Sean plays here, man. Because we had a toxic rogue last week. Oh, I didn't realize he was kind of toxic, but he was talking a lot of crap to one of the homies that's a regular, man. Yeah. I don't know, Sean. I feel like it's just one of those things that this isn't like a personal thing, but when you have somebody say like, it wasn't even me, what do you mean? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I feel like whether you're guilty or not guilty, people usually say that. You know what I mean? Again, it's not even a personal, right? Wasn't even a personal dig. I'm just saying, right? Ask Velvet. Okay, I will. Hey there again. What's up, Cat? How you doing, fam? We need one more, man. One boss. Chilled? Sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. Have fun. Yeah, he won't be able to join. He's out there having fun with the homies, so that's good, man. Good to hear. It's fine. Guilty, dude. Yeah. I don't know, man. I do have a really bad memory, dude. I do forget things pretty easily, but that also works in both ways, right? I forget, like, the good stuff that happens to me, so I can't just keep the good vibes rolling, but I also don't really remember a lot of, like, bad things that happen to me, or I don't really remember, like, worst part of it is when, let's say it's an argument or something happened with another person, right? I don't remember who's right, who's wrong. So I just don't even trust my brain. I'm just like, okay, there's like a status quo. I'm just gonna float with it. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm just gonna roll. I have no idea, man. Another week of Grifka wiping the floor. No. Yesterday, it's EU, first of all. That was EU. Today's NA. Grifka ain't around on NA. Maybe if LFG spam or LFG spam? If Tank goes on the rogue LFG, the LFG, I don't remember what your name is, dude. I'm so bad at it, man. I'm sorry. But if I see LFG in there, maybe. Reverence, my man! Hey, let's go. We got ourselves full 5-man groups ready. I'm gonna make Kevin lean on this one, yeah? You cool with that? Cool. Yeah, we'll get him in here. Alrighty, boys. Let's have some fun tonight, yeah? Kevin, group ready. Group ready. Kevin, my boy, will be lead. You cool with that, Kevin, right? Just hit me up on Real ID if you ever need more bodies, man. Ready? Yeah, I gotcha. I just gotta get Kevin in here with a Real ID real quick. Kevin. Well, I'm just gonna put a dot here just so I can have your name out here. Probably even better just use a class name, character name, because it's like, I don't know if Real ID. It doesn't have spaces, but I think character name would work better. That'll work either way, though. I guess I should have it out anyway, right? Where are you? I'll just keep you here just so I can like see your messages. With a Z and Trickster 5 Nagrand. Beautiful. We're in, boys. Heard about 10-2 on PTR within 2 weeks. Any idea? So we don't have any guarantees when it's gonna be. We just know it's probably gonna be out when 10.17 is released. That is likely what's gonna happen. That's usually what they have done, like in the past, shortly after, or exactly when it's released. I am excited though. It's about that damn time, man. I am excited. I am excitement incarnate. I am excited. I am exciting. I am the excited. However you want to put it. I'm hyped. I want it. Oh, let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, chill. Let's go, dude. Yeah, he's out with the boys, man. Send me a phone picture. Let's go. Hell yeah. Switch. Eric Cross, baby brother. I am excited and incarnate. Exactly. We got ourselves I'm gonna mess up your name, but we got Fetcherito? We gotta call you Rito, man. Little Dorito. We got ourselves Kevin. We got ourselves Reverence on that team. Sean gonna be first up versus Sensei off the bat. Livestream. Sensei backing up out of there. Sean not giving this man a single breathing room. He's just in there suffocating Sean. Quick in cap, quick paralysis just to give himself a bit of moment of zen. Fists of Furies flying up one another. Sean wearing himself a nice little attire, actually, the gentleman's attire. Will it be enough though to defeat Sensei, who's going in big punches, trying to go for some damage? It's going to be a little bit of healing for Sensei. Sean backing up out of there. Karma by Sean though on the aggression. Sensei just fighting through his karma, trying to see if he can re-karma that karma. Sean with a big defensive, diffuse magic together with dampen harm, just trying to see if he can tank up all of his damage. Sensei still holding back a lot of his big defenses. Could go for a go. He does go for a big go in cap, but it's going to be a trick out of Sean. Next sweep could be deadly, but you're not going to be seeing that for about 30 more seconds. Sean actually finally got swift back away by Sensei. Quick in cap, no more shields. Fists of Fury flying at each other, parrying for player. They're just punching each other's fists. Leg sweep by Sean, tricking for Sensei. Just starting to go for a jab, but instead going to go for a little bit of defense. Sean is also going to go for a bit of defense. Next leg sweep is going to be in Sensei's court. Sean is playing an orc though, so he's going to have a little bit of that stun resistance. Not going to be sitting in the stun for long at all. What he really essentially needs to do right now is buy himself as much time as possible, get some kind of a cooldown, have someone available, 30 seconds on a karma, maybe he can wait out for it. Leg sweep by Sensei, is it going to be another big fist of fury? That stun reduction is playing favors for Sean right now. He got himself the Serenity, could maybe make some kind of damage happen, but Sensei so far has at least been able to stabilize. He's not going to be seeing his own trinket for a good while though. So next leg sweep is now back in the Sean's court. It's going to be just like a tennis match between the two. The ball is in Sean's court. It all depends how he's going to utilize it here. Sensei trying to use that monk's mobility to keep him at bay, but it's going to be a monk playing against another monk. Fist of Fury out of Sensei really early, so now Sean can use his Fist of Fury. Sensei just used an in-cap too, so now Sean is really just unstoppable. Going to be a karma out of Sean as well as out of Sensei. He's just going to see if he can lay in the damage into Sensei. Port to follow, trying to see if he can catch up. Has a port right on top of him. It's going to be a report, trying to see if he can catch him, but it's going to be a ring of peace. Almost catches Sensei, but he does end up getting himself booked away from Sean. Big damage to the Sensei though. Doesn't have much to work with. Got himself a leg sweep, could maybe make something work. Defensive leg sweep. Doesn't go for damage though. Got himself a jab, maybe big damage. Sean maybe on a little bit on back foot. It's gonna be Sensei looking for a bit of recovery. Sensei trying to go for a great kick and cap out of Sean. Doesn't set it long at all. Gonna be big defense available for Sean. Sensei's a little bit on the back foot. Got himself the ring to separate the two. The two monks utilizing the entire arena. All their zoning abilities, the good use of defenses, Fist of Fury for each. Sean is actually a little bit on the back foot right now. Sensei's still trying to play super defensive and wants to make sure he's focusing on healing. There goes the emergency shield, and Sean right now doesn't really have much. Trinket available though, can get out of the next stun. Leg sweep gonna be available for Sean for now, but Sensei got 17 seconds left on his, so he has himself an opportunity. Images available, got himself the Thunder Fist in cap onto him. The Orc Monk, Fist of Fury for Fist of Fury, flying at one another, parry for parry, as the two of them are trying to find a way to fight to one another. Going to be the images up a little bit early for Sensei, but the images are going to be able to chase after Sean. He's trying to see if he can heal through them, but the images aren't really able to get enough damage. Sensei trying to see if he can swing around the corner, big board, and that's going to be Sean kind of trying to see if he can buy himself a little bit more time. Does he get himself the big all-in? Zuen, available in 30, maybe could go for leg sweep. Fist of Fury onto Sensei is going to go for leg sweep. Serenity is going to be able to break out of it fairly quickly. Human racial for that one. Leg sweep to follow is going to force the trinket. Going to be a karma out of the both of the monks, but Sean is the one I think still has the advantage here. Going to be Sensei turning some defenses on little by little. The karma is going to end up hitting him pretty hard. Even with diffused magic, he's still taking big damage. It's going to be his Spore Cloak right after into a ring of peace. Does get to separate him away from Sean Monk right now, as Sensei looking for that recovery. Gotta be that Zuen joined, and then Sean got himself an extra pet to help him out in this situation. Sensei just trying to see if he can buy himself a bit of a breather. Quick in cap, root onto, or even slow onto Sensei, trying to see if he can maybe make some damage happen. Sean got himself pretty good pickup. Big Chris to follow. Whirling Dragon Punch right after by the looks of it. Actually, in cap, as Sensei goes in for a bit of damage of his own, is going to be a little bit more healing. Alexic available for Sean in just right now. In fact, if he can catch Sensei in the sun right now, he'll be golden. Sensei got himself big Fist of Fury. Maybe can make something happen off of this. Next sweep might just be over. You're gonna be big jab, massive kick. Oh, I don't even think Adam was even gonna touch it. Dad's gonna be stunned by Exit Spam immediately as an arms where he goes in. Sean trying to see if he can bail out of there. Gonna be a leap available, maybe a second charge. Sean cannot get out of this with Blade Storm. He just realizes it's over. At some point as a monk, you do run out of cooldowns. And that was two monks fighting each other tooth and nail to the death. I imagine we'll see those two square off against one another more than once this evening. Axie Spam is going to be up next as an arms warrior this time. Reflect into an adaptation for Shad Hunt. Nothing he can do with that adaptation though. Charge by Axie Spam. Got himself the battle stance. Stun as the hunter goes in for a bit of a leap into an avatar to break himself out of that root. Going to be a Beastmaster Hunter. Big Death Chakram. Massive kill shots. It's going to be a stun onto Axie Spam. Just has to sit in for a second. Shad Hunt taking quite a bit of damage. The defensive stance. It's going to be a Colossus Mash for Axie Spam. Got himself another Reflect. Maybe could go for a Reflect on onto the freezing trap, might not even need to. Shadow still got quite a bit of damage onto this warrior. Turtle Shell to follow. The man is just surrounded by pets. As long as he doesn't get hit by the basilisk, he might be okay. Leap it over to Shadow Hunter, freezing trap could start in place. Got himself reflect in case there's a new one into a, oh, I don't even know if that was an execute at the end. Looks like he just auto attacked him for all of his might. Well done by Spam, but it's gonna be Rito up next. I don't even know how to say her name, so I'm just gonna go with Rito, man. I like its tabard, by the way. It actually kind of fits your Mog. It's like an orangey cream color armor, and it's like a cream color, like a cream soda tabard. I like it a lot. Parry up for Spam immediately, and Rito also got a parry up as well. Got him some reflect. Sharpen blades available. Actually, both of them got sharpened blades. War stomp for a second, as Rito does go in for a trinket though. Spam still has a trinket of his own. Disarm for disarm. Both of the warriors are actually playing each other like a chess match. Rito does go in for a battle stance, but that's the defensive stance for Spam. Seeing the avatar, seeing the big cooldowns out of him, he wants to back up out of it, maybe wait him out. He could totally do it. Honestly, needs to keep a bleed onto Rito though. If he can do that, second one is going to be denied. Going in for a bit of battle stance, trying to see if he can make a bit of a play. Rito with the reflexive is going to be Shadow Flame enchant back into Spam. Rito not looking all that good right now. The stun before he can go into defensive stance. There goes the big defensive with the cloak, but it's going to be a mad execute just from the overhead, splitting the boy in two, taking him out. And who's up next? Is it going to be Reverence or Kevin? Looks like Kevin is up next. Out of all the classes to go into, I feel like a Desert Warlock would have been pretty bad for Arms Warrior, but a Paladin, ooh, unless you could maybe like go for a Reflect on a Hodge, it's going to be rough. Trying to see if he can stay mounted. Does he still have a bleed on him? Second one kicking in. He's able to recover here pretty easily, boys. Got him some parry in 20 seconds. Oh, reflect. Oh, Kevin, bubble immediately. This is a perfect opportunity to expect just to get the hell out of dodge. Maybe even rally cry. Defensive stance is still taking so many hammers from a distance. Just nothing he can really do about it. But at least it's going to be a stun. Maybe a disarm. Could potentially be a decent disarm. Fear. Spam just trying to see if he can find himself a bit of a breather. This man's taking so much damage. Parry up very, very soon. Has himself a trinket for the next stun. Kevin did burn a bubble here. Could be a blessing of protection right after though. So Spam is not out of the woods just yet. He needs to see if he can maybe give himself a bit of a breather. Trying to see if he can go for some damage actually. Big parry, big bleeds onto Kevin. Most likely going to get a blessing protection out of him pretty easily. Reflect. Kevin trying to make sure he doesn't reflect the stun back at himself. Blind instead. Kevin still taking quite a bit of damage though. Spam could make some pressure happen. Stun for stun. Kevin does go for the trinket. This could be pretty good for XCB. Not completely out of the woods. Got himself a little bit of healing. Trying to stay in the battle stance for as long as possible. But does clock down into defense stance. There it goes. Blessing of protection. Has a leap for it. Kevin is the mounted. He knows that the warrior is going to try to see if he can bail out of this as soon as possible. Although XCB might have actually been able to get away. He's not slowed too badly. Maybe he can go for Avatar. Big damage. Potentially, he needs something. Oh my god, that was so much potential damage by the warrior. Just Batsakoda's needed one good hit. Oh, he had a Stormbolt coming up at the very, very end too. I don't know if you could have waited to Stormbolt, then have a go. But Kevin just, when he goes for counter damage, Kevin versus the warrior. I mean, Paladin's just slammed right now, dude. My man. Hands are shaking. Dude, first game of the night, I always get those like first game jitters. Let's be honest, man. Looks like it's going to be flexing up next. Trying to give Kevin as much of an honor duel, honestly. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, trying to give him as much of an honor duel. We are pretty high into dampening. 47%. Are they just going to... Oh! A switcheroo! Interesting. So they're trying to give Kevin a chance to like fully recover. Let Reverence get a chance to play. Suck him CC as Flexing takes a big hit. Casbolt right after 50% buff. Gonna be flexing, charging at Reverence. Still gonna get the Casbolt off no matter what you do. Trying to go for bombs to fall. Big damage out of Flexing though. Reverence and Flexing both do quite a bit of damage. Flexing did get buffed up recently. Explosive shot should be 20% more effective. Big kill shots to follow. Mad grenades got him some turtle for just a second. Looking to maybe put Reverence on ice. Reverence has no health whatsoever. I think it's just over. My god. Kill shot. Oh, with grenade right after. My goodness, dude. Survival hunters. Oh, man. Flexic, I can't even peep your magma, man. Oh, my goodness. At least Kevin was giving himself a bit of a breather, right? At least he was given a chance to recover a little bit of health and have himself as much of an honor duel as possible. Giving Flexing the same opportunity. Letting him sit in camo. If only we had somebody in that team, too, that could heal. Are they going to set Ghost instead? No way, right? Oh wait, is it Flexing or is it Ghost? I don't know which one. It looks like they are gonna set Flexing. I think they were trying to see if he can maybe do a switcheroo. And Kevin is just waiting. He's not really sure. Looks like Flexing comes out to let him know, hey, not fighting a rogue, you find a hunter. If there's abilities you want to use, change up how you're gonna go have your rotation, change how you're gonna have your approach. You are fighting a hunter. Just letting you know, making sure we don't juke you out, my guy. Death shock him immediately. Explosive shot, grenades back to back. Just an explosive opener by the hunter. Got himself a couple of dots. Stun. It's going to be disarmed to Kevin. Doesn't really need a weapon in order to be able to smite down Flexing. Quick war stomp right after. Big damage to follow. Mad setup. Flexing not feeling all that good right now. No turtle shell, no nothing. Got himself short stun onto Kevin. Kevin does have a bowl backup. Flexing, you need summon right now. The crusade, man. The Paladins, when they are on the crusade, is just, once you ramp up that damage, a single hammer throw from a mile away is enough just to one-shot people. Especially if you get to ramp it up, man. It is rough. At this point, it's going to be down to Ghost or Monfal. I think they're trying to figure out who's going to go first, who's going to go next. Maybe Ghost is feeling like, you know what? I'll be clean up duty, man. I'll be clean up duty. But maybe this is going to be Monfal taking out Kevin. Kevin trying to go for a bit of a slow. I mean, bit of a walk, bit of a waddle back to his side. We are super high into dampening. I don't think you're really going to be able to do much healing here, my guy. Monfal is given an opportunity, but I honestly think Kevin is going to just have to get in there and find a way to beat him. We wish we had like a mage with a palma for something, man. Hammer him down. I was excited for this one. We are super high into dampening. I think we should get the show rolling, Monfal. You're more than welcome just to get in there, my guy. Kevin does not have a lot of mana to work with, which is a little unfortunate. Got himself Shield of Vengeance Bubble, so maybe has himself at least an immunity to work with. Final Wreck, I think it does connect with Monfal as he charges back in. Bubble to follow for Kevin. Monfal trying to see if he can back up out of there. As long as he can live the bubble, he'll be fine. Kevin does not have access to wings for a while, though. Sigil of Fear doesn't get to hit by it. Counter follow, not much you can do about it. Shield of Vengeance is going to help out a little bit. Meta, big shear into a blind. Oh, yeah, there's just so much, only so much you can do once dampening gets this high. XC spam with 3, my man, almost pulled out a 4. Almost pulled out a 4. I was honestly rooting for that warrior play. By the way, monks in the opener, that was kind of exciting. I enjoyed that a lot. Let's get us another one going, boys, yeah? Uno más, uno más, uno más. I like these, man. Just in the Conquest trying to get a... Oh, good, oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, Dark Messiah, you're perfectly fine. Nicked up for food. All good. We can swap them out, hopefully. Not playing them. Not as much anymore, Sean. No. I do, like, I think we did do it kind of like a couple of months ago when, like, solo queue just, or the camera thing wasn't working. We did end up playing. That was a PTR for something. But I asked a lot of the viewers, like, hey, would you rather watch me play in these, a rogue, or would you rather get the camera angles? And it was like, everybody said camera, dude. Everybody said spectator stuff, so I'm just giving people what they want. Honestly, I like these. I think this is really interesting because you get to watch me play the game every other day, but Fridays and Saturdays is like the special thing that we do. You know what I mean? It's super fun. But myself, I do play, but not on Duels as much anymore. What is this? What was that just now? What Troy was that? Okay, invite. We can hopefully get a +1 here. We'll help Trickster really quickly. Gotta help the other team get +1, and we good to go. I don't know if Kevin needs more bodies or not. We need... Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we're chilling. Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Okay, cool. Nice. So this team is ready. Do you guys need more? Hold on, let me ask Kevin. Do you boys need more bodies? So they got a +1. This was awesome. Would have been 4 if I hadn't been patient. All good, my guy. It is rough, honestly. Yeah, I honestly thought you had it, but I didn't realize just how long it takes for, like, warriors to really ramp up their damage. We're missing 2 over in this team. Okay, so if you pass me lead here real quick, we'll hopefully get ourselves a team up and running. What elders actually are delisted and relisted under like what I usually do for name. Chat, we need 2 more bodies for Team Kevin. 2 more bodies for Team Kevin. Looks like Sean bailed and we lost 1 more? I don't know which one. I don't remember which one. I'm really bad with names, man. But we need 2 more bodies on this team. If you guys want to join, the groups are listed over in the LFG raids. Was it Reverence? Raids Legacy. No, Reverence, come back! Oh man, come on, dude. You gotta get back in here. You know what? It's just what happens. You gotta get more practice, man. Look, treat these duels as just practice rounds, man. That's a warm-up, okay? You never win your warm-up game. No one ever does, dude. I always get first game jitters. Every single game. I gotta get a couple more in, and we're good to go. Cat take? I'm fine with that. Let's get him in here. Feral druids are fine. Ferals are fine. I was about to say, like, do we not have a lot of rogues in these? But we actually do. It's just Aerialist never get to play really. Let me get this saved up real quick. Get back in here, Reverence. Get in here, my guy. Try Affliction. Try Demonology. Those two also got buffed. I don't know if you play those much anymore. But my guy, more than welcome to. Just use these as practice rounds, man. You know what I mean? Oh my god, dude. The amount of games we've done on NA. 220. Are we in 230 territory? 229. Next game is 230. Dude, EU's been trying to catch up with NA, but they're still like 20 games behind, man. Like, what is going on? You guys are monsters. Actual monsters. What is happening? Sup, Dal? How you doing? Gee, how you doing, my man? Hey, guy. Doing great. How about you? Hope you're doing good, too. We love you, Rev, dude. You're a good guy, man. Rev, join up. I think it's join back in, man. I think it should join back up, man. Let me see if anybody else is online on Real Idea that I could invite. Because Bimbo said he's going to be doing some threes. Demoniac just joined the other team, right? I think Demonic really just got in a raid. Destroy Hope is also in a raid. John? Maybe I could ask John. I think we had him in here before, right? I don't remember where. I think we did have John, right? I think. I could also ask Kraken. Oh no, he's in a Vortex Pinnacle. He's just grinding keys. Lux? I don't remember. It's Lux at PvE Andy or what? I try not to like, because some people have me added, but they're mostly like just PvE. You know what I mean? They just gotta do that. Maybe like Twister. I don't remember if he PvE Andy or not. Hey Twister, wanna join some 5v1 Duels tonight? Got 2 groups. Need +1 for one of them, and we're good to queue. Let's see if he's down for it. More time for someone to craft my ring instead of only had one time or two. More time for someone to craft my ring. You need a ring crafted? Man, if you're on my server, I don't craft rings, but I have a guildies. So I would have been like, yo, I have a guildie. I would have been like, yo, if I have a guy send you a ring, would you be able to craft it? Especially if it's like a PvP ring, is like, it would be easy to craft. Like, you'll just click a button, it's rank 5, all good. You know what I mean? Reason why behind is because Grifka's stalling and long dampening games, less games overall, no hate. True. You're not, oh, level 65? That wouldn't really work, but that would be kind of fun if like, you know what? I feel like if like tournament rules work for these duels where characters were like upscaled, even from low level to max level, some way, somehow with all the gear, like hitting an item level, I think that would make duels kind of interesting. I feel like there would be some cheesy like scaling stuff you could work with, but yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah, no, you're probably not wrong, Atho. Those games do end up going like a little bit longer when you do have a rogue. You're not wrong at all. Let's see, who else can I toss an invite? I guess I should see like if the dudes that I skipped over, like Lux or because Kevin is in. What about where's Conan, by the way? Where's my man Conan? Where he at? Well, Draxus, this guy just queuing up, never mind then. Just chilling. Let me see if what was I was looking at. So Boris is in. Maybe Blue Dragon one's in? I don't remember if he did duels before or not. I know that he does PvE. Let me ask actually. Hey friend. Hey friend. Let me see if he's down for it. But yeah, I do think some of those rogue games like Grifka, but I imagine also like some other classes too, right? That can go for like super long in terms of like holding out the duels and stretching them out a little bit, you know what I mean? I imagine that, yeah, that probably does end up coming out to longer games. But like yesterday, we had a lot of fast-paced games, man. Just about everybody get to play. In most cases than not, we didn't really have one person just going in 1v4. It was like one person goes in, maybe gets a kill or two. The other person goes in, maybe gets a kill or two. But it's like just about everybody gets to play, man. It's kind of awesome, honestly. I try to make the first games fast and fun for the rogues. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I totally understand. Like rogues are kind of designed to like play out for long games. Feral druids, kind of hunters to some degree as well. Hey bro, what's up Xander? I hope you're having a great day. Much love from Hawaii, bro. What's up Xander, my man? Sorry I missed your message. Warlocks will get more of them, Cito. Don't worry about it, my guy. Definitely will get more of them. Lasted 4v1. Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like I said earlier. It's just like a thin balancing act you got to do on the thin tightrope, right? Where you got to kind of find a way to like mix out the whole what's this? You got to mix out the whole. What am I trying to say? Is I got DC? You like try to duel me? Maybe you got Q for something. Who knows though? But you gotta kind of find a balance between like a class can play super well, right? They don't want to throw the game. They want to go in there and win. So as a rogue and a stealthy class, usually you want to play slow. You want to play for cooldowns. You don't want to just run in and die, right? Because that's not that great. So you want to play as well as you can. So you are gonna have those games where somebody just like play safe, play smooth, wins every single round. But also, I try to balance out with entertainment as best as I can. And like sometimes like playing correctly doesn't always equal to it entertaining, if that makes any sense. Kaloni, I'm down, my guy. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's why I like Errorless whenever he plays Rogue, because he just goes in, he doesn't really care about his health, and it's like, it's super risky. You never really know if he's gonna come out alive or not, right? You're never really sure. He gets so low in health, and it's like that entertainment exists, but also the games are not drawn out, so then it's like, oh, okay. It's like there's plenty of opportunity for like skillful expression when you're just like a 2 health. When you just like vanish, you're there in stealth for 2 seconds, and you're like, all right, 3% health, no common points, no cooldowns, Shadow Strike. It's like, what? What's gonna happen? And when you build up the common points, go for a gouge, quick kid the shot. Kid the shot is enough to get you another set of dance. You go for the full dance, hit him with that secret technique. Everything is critting. Big eviscerate at the end. It's just like, this guy just took it from 0 to 100. You know what I mean? It's so good, man. Oh, good friend. Let me actually mark with Blue Dragon. Let me see if I can do this. Set no PvE boy. PvE boy. Found the face. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, we got a group. Okay, group is ready. Wait. Oh, hold on. No. Oh yeah, this isn't a raid group. Sorry, friend. Doing a duel thing. Yeah, so the hunter is not actually ready. 5 ready. Yeah, we're gonna need a +1, man. We're gonna need a +1. This hunter signed up. He's trying to go from like Molten Core. But like, who the hell is gonna run like a 5-man, a 6-man group for Molten Core, right? We can just walk in and just solo it. Do you need more bodies for Molten Core? Maybe like if you're doing it at level 30, right? Maybe I could see like a group like you would need like a 5-man or a 10-man for Molten Core at level 30 or something, or level 25, whatever the scaling works for it. You know? Do you stream on Twitch? Dude, I used to stream on Twitch, but at some point like I just did YouTube. I did it for a couple of days and I liked it better, and I've just been doing YouTube since. I was thinking about like co-streaming to Twitch and YouTube, but then I just didn't want to like have to do a restream, and I was trying to figure out how to do it like from my own side, right, to kind of stream to both servers. And it was a question of like, do I want to stream to Twitch and also to YouTube, and then the logistics about the chat stuff. And I just got like, it's just a little bit like, oh, that's a lot of work, I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It was like, man, I've already got like a bad sleep schedule, I don't have any free time whatsoever. Oh man, so I just kind of gave up. I put that on the shelf, and I'm just gonna come back to it later. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I usually like to tackle things what's in front of me, but like if I just I guess I just didn't want to like, it didn't want it bad enough, you know. When there's something you want bad enough, you'll make it a priority. You'll find a way through it. But it was like, oh, maybe I could do it. Oh, it actually takes a little bit more effort to get it up and running. Okay. And I'm looking like at the logistics of it. I'm like, oh man, is it something like I want to do now? And it's just not there, you know. Wish my Panda Warrior was max. Dude, Panda Warrior with the CC, oh, that would be huge. Imagine you're going for that quick stun, breather, Stormbolt, right? Get yourself a quick charge, Stormbolt at the very tail end of it so you can go for Warbreaker. That would be nice. Or somebody, let's say, trying to run away from you. Hunter, you stun it, Trinket, runs out, hit him with the incap. Hunter had a dip. All good, all good, all good. Flex had a dip? Oh, okay. Hold on a second. So we need a couple more bodies then. One for you guys and one for us as well, yeah? Huh. Okay, hold on a second. So Dark Versailles is still doing his thing. Grinding Conquest. So we need a couple more bodies, man. Does John Buck want to join by chance? Hey, John. Hey, Johnny. Want to join some 5V5 1v1 Duels, friend? I'll ask him really quickly, see what he says. Yeah. Panda Incap, so funny to do people. Yeah, Panda's really good. Yonix? Okay, we got Yonix in this one. Maybe I can get you +1 tricks if we get like a body. Maybe. Okay, this team ready. Helping tricks real quick. And we good to go. Alrighty. I'm gonna make Kevin lead, but we should be good otherwise. Crap, forgot to the list, but I trust you, Kevin. There we go. Awesome. Kirby. Awesome. Alrighty. And maybe I can like look at my BNet again, see if I can find somebody. Yeah. So we need an Uno Mas still. We still do need an Uno Mas. Make it raid. Just make it a little bit easier. There we go. Molten core. There we go, boys. 2 more weeks and back to uni grind Sag. Oh, really? Oh, man. Enjoy the break, chat. Real quick. I got a BRB for like a few minutes, but I'll be right back. I'm actually going to do this. I'll make errorless lead just so you can, like, if you find a homie, add him. But I got to be right back, chat. I'll be back in just a quick second, okay? BRB, boys.
about to break the ice. Stay up on my grind, that's my way of life. I got tunnel vision, I'ma chase that ray of light.
Okay, how we... Oh, we got a group! Hey, patience! Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we're back. All right, cool. Oh, sorry, chat. Sorry about that. I had to take an important call. And for my European viewers, I am now 60 kilograms lighter. Fantastic. Oh, that was great. All right, Kevin. Do we need more bodies, Kevin, or are we good? We good? Wait, is Boris making another group right now? What is happening? Isn't Boris part of the group right now? How are we looking at? Pog. Oh, 2 more weeks and back to the man, honestly, enjoy the break that you got right now. Good? Hell yeah. Alright, Kevin, I need to get your... Where you are. There we go. Because I'm going to have a hard time with your name every time. Because I'm bad with names, man. I am bad with names. Kevin Landers. Trickster 5. What are we doing? Blackrock Hold? Have we only done one arena? I have no target. Is Trickster lead? Did Kevin make lead? Hold on, Kevin Landers. Oh, I'm stupid. I can't spell your name, Kevin. I am a dummy. I don't know. My S is and Z's at the end. Who was calling? Nature. Nature was calling. Hey, Dal, I'm making a 6th alt and I can't decide between Red Paladin and Enhanced Shaman. Dude, do Enhance. They're actually so fun, man. I like Enhance a lot. Paladin's also really solid, too. My goodness. Yo, Shane, my man, can we get a hashtag Shane in chat? Showing our appreciation for awful donation, my man. Thank you. Why is it not working? Were we in LFG? Did we get a queue for another arena, or do we just not like black hole boys? Hold on a second. Oh man, didn't go through them. We could try blades. We could try blade. I'm dumb. All good. Don't worry. We're good now. Rank 5. Yeah. Okay, we'll do blades. We'll do blades just to see if that'll go through. Yeah, blades goes through. I like blades anyway. I know some of you guys are like, well, I don't like blades. It's good for range, and it is, not gonna lie. It kind of is good for range. Just like thank you so much, Shane. I appreciate you, my man. Boys, another duel up and running, yeah. Ono mas. How we doing with the mix? Is it on loop? It's not really showing up like whenever it's on loop or not. I can't tell. There we go. I think it's good. It just doesn't show up at all. Like, don't whatsoever. Switch. Got ourselves team 1 to go with X spam joining on that Arms Warrior goes. Oh, on that nice little red set as a subtlety. Look like Outlaw with one blade, but the dagger almost looks like a sword, honestly. Got ourselves Modfell over on the Demon Hunter Stone over on the Survival BM. Looks like BM and Demoniac over on the Rogue as well as Assassination this time. We got ourselves Cat. We gotta go with the cat though. Cat Ache. Got ourselves Rito, got ourselves Kevin, Shadowhunt, and Yonik's gonna be first up by the looks of it as a Zandalari Paladin. I do like the whole, like, SL was a weird expansion, but I like some of the mods from us. Wait, maybe not him first? No, it isn't gonna be Shadowhunt. They thought maybe for a second, maybe it'll be the Paladin, but Demonic out and about should... I guess you won't really know that he's versing against a Hunter unless he just sees that there's a Hunter out. Random freezing trap? Is it Yonik's first? It looks like Yonik's trying to figure out if it's going to be him or not. It looks like Shadowhunt is out, but hopefully he doesn't just go like attacking the rogue randomly or nothing. Yeah, we'll see. Traps are out, so Demoniac should be seeing both of the traps out in the open. Should be a Hunter, I think, but I'm not sure. Wait, they're still trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be first. Or is it 2 people trying to fight 1? Hold on a second. One of you guys got to go back. One of you guys is going to have to go back. Hold on. What is happening? I'm switching to the wrong person entirely. Is it Yonik's first? It looks like Yonik's wants to go first. Maybe Shadowhunt should just let him go, right? Put the traps kind of away in the corner. Let him reset from the middle of the arena. Because they're just trying to figure out who's going to be first. Which is more movement and tankiness. Which has more movement? Probably like Shaman, I'd say. Movement. Wait, what a second. Hold on a second. Yonyx and Shadowhunt decided that they're both just gonna try to 2v1 Rogue. Wait, never mind. Now he's backing up. Demonic is just trying to figure out who he's fighting. He's focusing on the Hunter and does end up eviscerating him really quickly. You know what? Maybe he did need a backup there because the Rogue took him out like that. The man just exploded in poisonous explosion. The man is just having fun with it. Stunned right after by the Feral Druid. Convoke. Immediately Convoke does not enough to kill the Rogue. Does go for big damage. The Rogue with a cheat death. Does he have any survivability? Oh my goodness. I think they were planning maybe the Paladin was going to be next. If only he knew it was going to be a Feral, I think he would have maybe done it differently. But it's going to be Thorns up for Cat. Try to see if he can back away from Exi. Does have Barkskin rolling. It's going to try to go for reset. Maybe almost a stun into Exi. Does go in for a main cycle to follow. Trick inside of it. Feral is an Exi can range just taking him out before he can get himself a reset. That's going to be just charges after charges after charges to each other. Disarm to follow. It's going to be, was it Rito trying to go in for a Shockwave or was it Exi Spam trying to go for Shockwave? I'm not even sure. Exi does go in for a Blaze Storm. Parry up for a Rito really early. And Exi Spam still access to his own parry. So you can use that aggressively next time. And that's going to be immediate stun. Rito cannot get himself a proper opener onto Exi. Finally goes in for a little bit of bleed damage. Avatar, Blaze Storm, parry up for Exi. Got himself a pretty good parry for the bleed damage as well as the offensive damage of Rito. Rito can't really attack unless he goes in for an overpower here and there. Fear to follow, but he's going to go for a little bit of a Zerkers out of this one. Reflect up for Exi. Defensive stance. He can't really stop Rito whatsoever right now. Got himself a little bit of damage. Rito not looking all that good. Got himself into a bit of defense. Into a War Stump. That goes the big shield. This is where Exi, if he can break past the shield, then the second wind is not going to be able to be available for Rito whatsoever. Still last second, but Exi does have yet another execute to land in there. And Kevin is going to be up next. Last two Paladins left over on the team one. Yonyx, I think he wants to be there ready to go. There's got to be a sharp blades for Exi. Does take Kevin's weapon away, but he doesn't really need a weapon in order to blast him out with all that holy might. Got to be a stun onto Kevin. Does go for a trick at Exi. I don't know if he has much to really work with here. It looks like he's going to be going down. Kevin does end up blasting him out fairly quickly. Monfell right after. It's going to be only 3 left over on the team 2. Immediate damage onto Monfell. Has to go for a trinket as Kevin still has his Crusade rolling from the last duel, and it just keeps that momentum onto the Demon Hunter. Monfell does get hit with a blind, but he's a Demon Hunter already. I feel like he should be almost immune to blinds at this point. Sigil of Fear for just a second. Get himself a breather. Mostly trying to use that aggressively. Bubble immediately for Kevin. Does he have enough damage? No longer has himself Crusade, but what is that range of the final wreck every single time, dude? I am impressed by the range of that final wreck every single time. I feel like it should have not that much range, but every time it just has extra range, and I think Stone is going to be up next. Got himself full poisons rolling through Kevin. The man can dispel him. Stun to follow. It's quite a bit of damage for BM Hunter. Does he have himself Blessing of Protection? Who may need it. Even then, the Hunter could potentially dispel it. Kevin not really looking all that good. Lay on hands. He wasn't trusting the Blessing of Protection whatsoever. He may need line of sight away from Stone. Try to see if he can just fight right through it. Maybe it'll be enough damage. Stone. Oh, but it's going to be a trinket out of Stone. And Yonyx is the last one left over for the team 1. Immediate freezing trap to stop him in place. This is where Stone needs to find himself some cover. Look for a little bit of a reset. Trying to see if he can find himself a bit of a go. He has himself Turtle. As also what is it? Fortification of the Bear. Every time they glow blue like that. That is extra health for the Hunter. Kind of like a rallying cry that doesn't have that negative like health return thing. Yonyx breaking out of the CC with a Trick of Stone is gonna have to go for a Turtle. The Hunter needs to use his traps to try to see if he can just control Yonyx as best as possible. The Paladin has everything he needs. Freezing Trap, super DR'd, needs to go in for a stun. That is a Hand of Freedom to keep him running. Stone needs to find himself an escape out of this situation. Best possible. Stun with the pet. Needs to use whatever ability he's got. Just get away. Got himself Death Shock come onto Yonyx. Maybe he can make some work off this one. I think that was Explosive Shot too. Maybe a Kill Shot will do it. Bubble out of the Paladin. Goes in for a little bit of that regenerating, looking for the reheal. And Stone kind of panicking a little bit. Right now he's not in the greatest spot ever. Big hammers flying in. Yonyx doesn't have the biggest burst available. He's playing the normal wings, not the Crusade wings, so at least it's not going to be the scariest, but it still is a lot to deal with. Yonyx, Hand of Freedom available, rushing towards Stone, plenty of range, big kill shots to follow kill command. Wait a second, oh my goodness, wait, Stone actually got himself quite a bit of damage. That a Hunter buff, huh? The kill shot, explosive shot, I don't even know if you really got to use explosive shot that much, but Stone picking up too, Experiment too, Kevin slamming out too. Very fast game after a little bit of confusion at the very beginning. Let's get ourselves another one going, yeah? Uno más. What is that? Do you literally just charge out first global at the start of the room? So usually as long as the guy in front of you, like, we get an order of like first to last with like a simple roll, usually highest to lowest. As long as the person in front of you is dead, you're basically free to charge, is how I view it. You're free to rush out, but as long as you're sitting in the room, you're chilling. One sec, Demon Hunter wants to swap. Okay. Let me know if we need more. Let me know if we need more. Oh, is messaging me. Hello, hello. Boris, this one to start. Yeah, those were a little weird, man. I don't know. That was a little weird. Always troublemakers. Always, man. Always. 2 more. Okay, we need 2 more bodies here, man. 2 more bodies, boys. We got a group right now listed in LFG for multi-core Raids Legacy. If you guys want to join it, more than welcome to. Looking for a 2+, and we'll be good to go. We do need more bodies, though. Boris, you got any homies you want to invite, by the way? Because we got 2 spots right here. If you guys got any friends you want to invite, any friends available. Who's complaining about not being able to kite? Just how ironic. Who, the hunter or someone else? Dialogical mobility. We need that range. You guys, it just every time it's surprising me just how much range paladins have. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm not saying they should nerf it. I'm just every time I see it, I'm like, I keep thinking that, oh, he's not in range, and then just like hammer slam from a distance. Every single time, I'm just like, that's further than I thought. That's further than I'm comfortable with, but also much further than I thought. Which is more tanky? Enhancement of Shaman or Red Paladin? Out of those 2, Paladin. Hands of Shaman or Red Paladin. Tankier as a Red Paladin. Yeah, you got wall. You got a shield of vengeance, wall, passive survivability now with armor buffs, stamina buffs, damage reductions, ever since the recent rework, bubble and bop, spell warden as well. I'd say out of those 2, Shaman is not as tanky. You have good defensive, you have good healing, but you're nowhere near as tanky. Speaking about tanky, I do want to see if Chicago wants to join in. Hey, Chicago, wanna join? Wanna join some duels tonight, friend? Need +2 on other team, then we are good to go. Cool. Let me see if I can check my BNet. Anybody else on that's wasn't there last time? I keep asking ASAP Turk every single week if he wants to join duels, but he stonewalls me. Not stonewalls me because that sounds bad. Do we get Beat in here? Does Beat want to join? Hey, Beat. Want to join 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Try the. Let me see if he's down for it. Let's see. Boris is in. Sea Druid. Hold on. Maybe she wants to join in. Hold on a second. Hey, Sea Rude. Wanna join 5V5 1v1 DUELS, friend? Come on, started the duel already. We will get it in. Actually, the duel is already beginning gaming. You just gotta fast forward the stream. Duel has already started. You need to find a great Shadow Priest. I try to do the same classes. Yo, what's a good Shadow Priest that we haven't? SP was a pretty nutty Shadow Priest for a good while. And I'm trying to think of like what other Shadow Priests do we know? Haster. Where is my boy Haster? I think it's just for Shadow Priest. It's not a good time for 1v1s in particular, right? Just not. Avinci? Yo, get him in here. Is that the same Avinci that I remember, or is that a different Avinci? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is that the same Avinci that I know? Hold on a moment. Is that Avinci from Ragnaros? Wait a second. Get him in here. Your lead, by the way, Kevin. I can't invite him. You gotta invite him, but grab him. Grab him, buddy. Retarded for flagging him a monk for talking big. Oh, no, dude. Wait. History, you mean? You know, there was one Shadow Priest that joined us our duels way early. I think it was BFA or even way back in Legion. Let me see. Let's rogue in queue, but you are lead. I'd say grab him or pass me lead. Because I'll grab him, man. I'll take him. Get a Fury. I'll be down, man. We do. Ooh, I guess like if WAP wants to go Fury, that'll be a way to do it. But otherwise, we normally have like Conan in here. He's usually a Fury man. Beat. How many spots? Got one at the moment. had to for a quick second. Had to. We got one right now. Unfortunately, we had to. But B got a buddy. I guess he wants to bring in too. If we get Chicago in, that'll work, man. Oh yeah, yeah. I guess it's all good. I guess. Yeah. Zero didn't message me back. I miss you, buddy. I miss you, boo. Oh, Kevin is in. There's one more. What's another regular name that I don't see on my real ID that I usually do? It's Kevin and somebody else. Usually it's Kevin and another name, but I don't remember. I'm really bad with names, man. Incredibly bad. Furious for Chumps. They didn't get buffed recently, but Arms is really, really good. Like, if you haven't played it, really, really, really good. Makes you want to gear a Shadow Praise Gundy. They're really fun. Like, if you do Mythic Pluses in particular, they're exceptionally good. Really good on M+. But they're also pretty fun in PvP. Like, as long as you find just like juke and kicks, as long as you find juke and a kick, they can do some hard casts. And they got quite a bit of utility. And I feel like they got quite a bit of mobility too. Like in PvP, they're not as mobile as a monk, but like you'll be surprised just how much mobility they have. Like if you really get good at one, it's kind of nice, honestly. The stuff they can do with fade too, it's interesting. Like being able to fade an ability, almost like a shadow meld, but like as a class ability. It's pretty nice, honestly. It's pretty nutty. Let me see if Kraken wants to join a few. Hey, Kraken, hosting some 5V5 1v1 duels. Ask checking if you were interested in joining some. All good if you are chilling. Before Dragonflight, I was where you are 1v1 everyone. I didn't care why I stopped. I was right where you are 1v1 everybody. I don't know, man. I just, you know what sometimes I do? I just come outside of Warcraft. I don't even 1v1. I just chill. It's just kind of cool just seeing like everybody else 1v1, just seeing what people do and just hanging out in that environment too. You know what I mean? But like, there's also so few reasons to even come outside of like Orgrimmar now. I really wish they really just did something cool with like a dueling spot specifically, right? There's maybe like a section in the dueling area in Orgrimmar. What is that over there? Oh, I thought for some reason there was like a red name above their head. I thought it was somebody on like the opposite faction. Okay. Kraken said he'll be down. I asked Chicago. Chicago didn't respond. I guess Chicago is maybe still playing Smite. Kraken is down to join though, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I think they really need to do like a proper dueling area, right? Every time you duel somebody, your cooldowns are refreshed. So you can always like, when you duel somebody, it like does a countdown, refreshes everybody's cooldowns, gets everybody to max health, and you get a proper duel versus the other person. I think that'd be really, really cool to see, right? And maybe give like some kind of like a counter of like how many games of duels you won back to back to back, and everybody else can see it, and other people can maybe see if they can like topple you and be like king of the hill kind of deal, right? So you go out in the dueling area, duel as many people, cooldowns are reset, whatever, right? Trying to see how many wins you can get, how big can your streak be? Maybe like tie some achievements to like some of them, like maybe like get 5 back-to-back wins, get 1 win, something like super simple in entry, and just let people kind of like do the thing. All right, good. Let me get you in, my guy. Wait, no mind. Raid. There we go. Now I can get you in. Where are you? There we go. Cool. So we got Kraken. We got 2 groups available right now. Okay, this team ready. Queuing in a sec. Beautiful. Let me get, is this Vinci on the, it is, I think it is. Oh my goodness. Vinci, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, beauty? I wonder if he's still playing Assassination. Ready still? Awesome, awesome. Let me see if I can get the, there we go. Let's do a Black Hold this time, yeah? We're slacking here on an A-man with them duels. We gotta get more of them up and running, man. I feel like we're just having to like switch groups out quite a lot here. But yeah. Oh my god, man. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, boys, got us another one running. Get prepped, get ready. That was a fast one, last one, huh? I didn't even realize it was that quick. Alright. Well, hopefully this one will be like solid. Switch. We also switch that over. Beautiful. Nice. We got this big fell join in over on the Smork. Liking the look, by the way. I love that classic hunched over, man. I feel like I almost never get to see anybody running the hunched over. Gonna be X-Spam on the arms, readying himself. Ghost in the back as Assassination Stone on the BM Hunter. And we got also Demonic also on the subtlety. Vinci join in. Also sub. I did miss what I mentioned was an Assassination exclusive, man. We got ourselves Cat. We got ourselves Rita with Kevin, I think, Radiant to go first, potentially. And we got ourselves Whisper. You know what? I kind of like it. You look really, really comfy with that hoodie and with like the furry armor and everything. It kind of fits the Pandaren aesthetic. Kevin out first off the bat. Monfal going to be first up on the Monk. Going to be immediate stun by Kevin. Big blast of damage. Full Crusader the ready. Monfal, but I have an answer for this. It's going to be worse up to follow. Mad damage. Might just want to use everything to run out of there. You don't want to deal with a Paladin who's just still in the full Crusade. In the prime. Mad damage. We'll need to use something, anything. The man is going to use a bubble during his biggest apex of burst. So even if you karma, you better have something ready. Right after mad damage, got him some big defenses, even more DR. With a 4-boot to give himself more health. Trying to see if he can give himself a little bit of recovery, still a little bit of line of sight. Kevin could not really hit him. No, he actually does end up threading the needle. Looks like Monfal has been able to survive through a lot of this damage. Trinket maybe a little early stun to follow. I feel like that Trinket misplay was the only thing that could have maybe been done slightly different, but otherwise did fantastic. Going to be a blessing of protection immediately. Kevin got himself plenty of defense to work with. Wall, actually not a wall, just a defensive stance available for X-Spam. Trying to see if he can go for a bit of a charge reflect. Maybe it's a Hodge. No, it does not get to reflect the Hodge. Mad damage on X. He does go in for a repair. He needs to go for a bit of healing. This is right now a 4 Baron situation for Kevin. X-Spam can maximize quite a bit of damage. If he can break past the Shield of Vengeance and do damage into the bubble, before the bubble really comes down, he might be okay, but it looks like he's trying to see if he can respect the forbearance. He does need to find a way to get away from Kevin. Does not have a lead for a while. Maybe the next reflect stun could be huge if he can time it right. Does he have it? Doesn't go for reflect just yet. We'll have to see if he can time it. That would have been a perfect timing though, as he went in for a stun. Battle stance for Exy, does go in for a trinket, looking to go a bit counteroffensive. He knows Kevin is going to be able to go for the bubble anytime soon. There goes the bubble, has himself a leap, defensive stance, rallying cry, everything available. Just needs to find a way to get away from Kevin. He's got himself an immunity, but at least maybe if you could sling behind the pillar. Strongbolt is available, so maybe you can go for the bolt around the... Huh? What a second. Hold on, what is that just now? Wait a second. Even Kevin is just like backed up. Hold on a second. Rito, what was that? What was that? Even Kevin just decided, you know what? I'm gonna back up, let X-Spam at least get a bit of a heal. I think they realized it was a bit of a misplay. Kevin wants to have himself a proper go. Stun for stun, it is the yard. Actually kind of helps out X-Spam a little bit. Tries himself to get himself a little bit more healing. Does so much to Kevin. That is a full crusade for Paladin. Full final wreck and everything. X-Spam just to live this. That was super, super unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it was just a bit of a misplay. I don't know if Rito meant to stun him or not. That would have been so bad. Kevin, though, I gotta give him credit. He could have just went in, wiped him out. It's not Kevin's fault that X-Spam got stunned. Could have just ended the duel right there, but he backed up, let the man at least catch up a little bit of healing. You know what I mean? Let him at least get himself at least in a better position, so to make the fight a little bit more even, a little bit more fair. Parry up. Kevin no longer has a bubble or bob. He does have lay on hands though. Still plenty of damage. Just use wings, but even the Paladin, even sustained damage for him. Kevin specifically, he got quite a bit of output either way. The stun, his X-Spam goes in for big damage. Battle stance. Kevin taking a bit of hits here and there. Still has himself big lay on hands. Blind onto X-Spam. Plenty of recovery, using that blind in order to get himself a little bit of a healing. Fear, and the X-Spam trying to see if he could back up out of there, trying to play into that second win as best as possible. Got himself the stun, got himself the Colossal Smash, exactly what he's going to go for, trying to see if he could break through Kevin. Big lay on hands, that's going to be X-Spam catching up a little bit of healing. Final wreck doesn't quite connect with Exy, gives an opportunity here. Short stun into Kevin, battle sense available, reflect up. Kevin better be careful not to stun himself. He's going to throw a judgment. It's going to be someone reflected. Big Exy to follow. X-Spam does get a limit. It was a weird duel. Gotta give all the credit for my man Kevin for pulling back to make this a little bit more even of a match. Very respectful. So his loss honestly shouldn't even count like a loss, dude. This man is just super, super respectful in the duel. It's gonna be a big war breaker right after. Eventually, huge hits by the arms warrior is gonna be a cheap shot to follow. X-Family's got plenty of health. Evasion up for the rogue, super, super low on health. Every single one of those overpowers are gonna do quite a bit of damage. Shadow Step into Exy, picking up a little bit more health to work with. Got himself overpowers at the very least every time he can hit the rogue. Cloak of Shadows up and running. Got himself battle sets available. Needs a stun on a rogue. Does he gonna be enough? Oh, Shockwave almost connected. Is that Shockwave connected? Eventually did did have a trinket, but that could have been rough, man. Oh my goodness. Where he heals more than Paladin. Second wind is pretty big. Like, it's hard to get a proper second wind sometimes, but a second wind can be huge. Mad damage by Ghost. Trinket for Vinci. Dive into advantage, as is going to be the carry and go by Ghost. Is going to be airless. Try to see if he can big play. Line into Vinci after the stun. Did not even feel any of this damage. Just kind of look at the guy who gouged. Probably has a, not even a kidney shot. Just a cheap shot. Secret technique. It's over. It is over. Cheat death. Vinci trying to see if he can make a play off of it. Ghost shadow stepping past him. Disarm before a disarm. And Vinci is going to go for a vanish reset off of this one. Ghost is just out here in the open. Has him some eyes. Could pick him up anytime soon. Vinci just going to tap back. Lick his wounds. Ghost zeroed in. He knows exactly where this man is at. He can literally see him from a mile away. The auto attack him through a wall. Not a big fan of rogues doing that through walls, but what can you really do, honestly? This is going to be a cloak of shadows for Ghost, trying to make sure he could dodge Vinci, especially if there's any kind of like burst. Vinci has a blind ready though. Either he had a blind this whole time and he saved it, that or he got it back up through a couple of vanishes. I'm not even sure. Ghost looking for the guy, picking up eyes. Vinci is not in a great spot. No cheat death. Got himself evasion. Cloak of shadows coming back last second, but even then, as long as you go for physical damage and you stun the guy, there's nothing you can do. Ghost scouting the area. Vinci got himself a good, nice little angle. Ghost is looking every direction. He's not seeing Vinci, but Vinci is not approaching. This could be an opportunity where you kind of got to guess. If the rogue is trying to see if he can scout at you, Vinci is playing back instead. Ghost had a good defensive position, but one that he doesn't want to push from. Vinci is completely defensive, not even in the game at that point, and you're just not going anywhere. So both rogues held their position. Eyes are down. Ghost is out in the open, trying to see if he can bait the other rogue at him. Has a cheat death, and hopefully it doesn't end up bugging out on him. Sap. Vinci got himself blades ready to go. Vinci, I think it's his really last chance to make something happen. He has got to find a way to burn through cheat death. Trying to go for a visitor. It's not a secret technique or nothing. Going to be big damage for Ghost. Secret technique to follow. Vinci shield is going to help him maybe a little bit into a rupture. Making sure to leave the rogue bleeding. Could go for a cloak of shadows to make sure the dots are off of him. Not going to go for it. Disarm for disarm. Both rogues are punching each other, throwing shurikens in every direction. Just tossing them out like a kid in Legos. It's going to be evasion for Ghost for just a moment. Vinci also with an evasion. Blind available for Ghost in case he needs it. Vinci trying to see if he can get around Ghost. I think trying to also go for a bit of that rupture to bleed him up, but it's going to be kidney shot. Shrink at last second. Gouge to follow. Does hit him either way. Flagged him, made it, turned him into meat, and made the man disappear. Ghost does not have a trinket. He has himself a vanish, so he might be okay here. That is a lot of damage out of Rita, though. Rita, oh, that shadow strike went past him really quickly. Leaping right around the corner. Ghost does not have much to work with. I think it's over. Kidney shot. Oh, cheat death. That's a bleed. Is it over? Might be over. It's over. It's over. I feel like Ghost, or Errorless rather, could have definitely played it super defensive, but you guys have seen Errorless before. Errorless goes in, he's like, alright, let's turn up the risk factor to the highest degree, have some fun with it. Maybe I win, maybe I lose, doesn't even matter. Entertainment either way. Gonna be Stone, trying to see if you can deal with Rito. Gonna be a stun to follow traps around the corner. Needs line of sight as a Beastmaster Hunter though. You need to have line of sight to make sure you can sick your pets onto Rito. They do quite a bit of damage on their own though too. And that's going to be a big parry. Stone doesn't have to worry about the parry. I'm switching to the wrong people. I'm so sorry. Trinket out of Stone, though. Trying to see if he can break himself out of this blaze from this vortex of blades and just sharp steel. Fear onto all these pets. He summons up himself an entire pet army. Literally, the zoo itself is summoned up. Rito does get hit with a slow charge to help him reconnect. Just disengage right after. Not in a great spot. Leaping over. In that kill shot potential. Battle chance is available. Might not be great for Stone. Might not be great for Rito either. Super low on health. Doesn't really have much of a heal to work with. It's going to be a freezing trap to stop him. Next kill shot could be deadly. Stun gives him a little bit of a breather. Maybe he could go for a disarm potentially. Word Stomp almost connects. Stone just got himself plenty of distance, and Rito at no help whatsoever. Got himself a couple of bleeds onto Stone. Could still go down unless he's playing for a heal. That's going to be Feral Druid. Camo, are you still dotted? You're still dotted, Cat. Just has himself a good angle, and you're trying to see if he can get at you. Not going to be able to go for a proper stun. It is going to be a stun out of Stone. The Death Tracker to follow. Does he have any damage? Few bleeds are available. Just needed to wait for those bleeds to do work. But the Hunter was starting to ramp up some damage onto Cat, though. He was making some work happen. Demoniac up next. Dots on the Cat. Trying to see if he can get away. Cyclone, Demoniac. Do you have yourself that opener? Hold on. He may be playing into that Cyclone thing. Trying to reclone Demoniac. Or no, he's not. Trying to go for stun. Full bleeds. Oh, he is playing the full bleeds build. Gonna be Cloak of Shadows for Demoniac. Removing all of those bleeds off of himself with a Cloak of Shadows. Wall for Cat. May need to think about using that Heart of the Wild really early on here. Normal wall. Barkskin. I don't know if that'll be enough. Big secret technique does go for a trick and cheap shot or whatever. Demonic just locking it down. You need something, anything bear form. Oh, it's just over. And Wisp, last one left, gripping the rogue again. Try to see if he can go for a bit of an army. Did he get a dot on the rogue? Maybe? Is he dotted? No, he's actually safe. The army does get a join, and Whisper may be looking at eyes at some point in the future. Definitely is going to have to use defensives, I feel like, as early as possible versus the rogue. You got to start making sure that the rogue never gets himself a proper advantage. If you can do anything in order to deal with a secret technique, if you can reduce the damage with IBF, AMS, AMZ even, right? Or even just leave the pets on the rogue and just let him get kited. Kite the rogue around, let the pets kind of chew on him. Force vanishes out of the guy. That would also be pretty good. Eyes are getting picked up. We'll definitely have to react here in the opener. Could get the pet to attack Demonic, get him out of stealth. You have the eyes. Pet control should be good though too, right? Maybe? Unless they change it. Could it be Shadow Strike? Got himself Gargoyle. May want to have himself a defensive here immediately. Secret technique, massive damage. Does go for AMS really late, but I think it just might be over. Unless you IBF that in the opener. Yeah. This side to dampening too. You ain't healing either. Man, that is unfortunate. Eventually does pick up 2 though. Demonic also with 2. Is that only rogues have to really pick up 2? It felt like everybody else in the mother got to play. I didn't even realize it was just rogues picking up 2 here and there. Well done, well done. Alrighty, buzz, just get us another one going, yeah? Uno mas. Kevin healed for 1.8, Miller healed for 3.8. Yeah, second one is kind of huge, huh? He did give you quite a bit of damage though. Need one more? Ready? Okay, so we need one more over for the team Trickster. And we'll be good to go. Kevin, tell your team to stick together. We're definitely gonna get more rounds. Yeah. Let me see. Who else can I get in my real ID? Is anybody else I know? Here we go. Anybody else online? Try to see if we can bolster our bodies. Because I do have, what is it? Beat. He did ask if there's like 2 spots. So a friend of his also could join in. SB, I know he does really PvP. And I think I asked John too, right? Yes, I did ask John. He didn't really respond. I think I also asked Lux, right? Nidalee? That's the name I haven't seen in a while. What the? Diabolical, my man! Hey, how you doing, bud? Hey, welcome back, welcome back. How you doing, fam? Let's get you in here. Alrighty, groups are ready. I'm gonna queue you guys really quick, yeah? Real quick. Oh, apparently I sent a request. I don't know if, is it Rook? I don't know if it's Rook again. It might be a Rook again. I just pressed like up, Alt, up, enter. Oh, Black Hold worked apparently. Was it Demon Hunter armor? My Demon Hunter armor? Okay, we're doing Black Hold. Accidentally did Black Hold again. Didn't mean to do Black Hold. We'll just play it out. We'll just play it out. Accidentally, I just want to get more games in. You know what I mean? My armor, it's the BFA Season 2 PvP pieces, but they're also like you could either buy them from the vendor, but you could also get the same set, just a different recolor from the Warfronts as well. But yeah, that's what I'm wearing on my Demon Hunter right now. It's just like a full set. I liked it because it looked like one of those like, it looked like I just got a full like outfit from Hot Topic, and I'm just kind of running with it, you know. Hi Dal Arena. Hi Dal Arenas. How you doing, man? You play Classic online retail? Playing right now retail, but am I playing Classic? I haven't really got to try Classic Hardcore. I was talking to a couple of buddies of mine, and my buddies are kind of like lukewarm on it. But I do want to give it a try at some point. I feel like it'll be a good idea. Switch. Missing one over for the team 2, but hopefully we'll still get him in here. We got ourselves a Vinci over in team 1, ready to go. Cat as a feral joke. We got ourselves Rito, not up first. Kevin in the back. And Whisper. I think they should try to figure out who's going to be first, who's going to be last. Got ourselves X-Spam over in a team 2. Maybe ready to go. We got ourselves Diabolicals joined back in. Ooh! I like this version of the set. Oh, that looks really good. Wait, that looks great. Wait, you can actually have like tattoos on your shirt. Almost like blood on your shirt. That actually looks great. Got ourselves Ghost. I like this carrying like he's got going on. Stone, first up versus Rogue. Eventually hitting him with a cheap shot. Stone needs to find a way to break out of this one. Quick scatter onto the Rogue as he's looking to mosey away from him. But that Shiv keeping him slowed, man. He's keeping him, just hit him in the hamstring. Going to be a little bit of the survival of the fittest. Plenty of DR. Evasion for the Rogue, though. Stone needs to find a way to separate from Rogue immediately. Got himself a little bit more fortification as the Bear's fortitude kicks in. Cloaker shot is for Eventually taking quite a bit of damage. That's going to be his big cloak in order to give him a bit more of a shield. Mad damage on the Stone. Turtle shell a second. Got himself a bit more healing. Eventually he's kind of like Got himself not a lot of defenses, but plenty of vanishes. If you can get the rogue out somehow, Hunter's Mark is still on him. Hold on a second, Peasants still see you. Vanish almost does nothing for you. You need to get yourself a stun at some point. Freezing shot for a second. Stone needs to maximize that range. Maybe get a stun into Vinci. Next stun could be deadly. Rogue has a trinket. Still Hunter's Mark on him. Shadow Strike to close the gap. Kidney shot to follow. Nothing available for stone. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, one of those pets got real big for a second. It grew. That boy grew. What happened there? What was that? Is it just like when you die, the pet finally grew to like its normal size? Go's gonna be up next from one rogue into the next. Man, that was so close actually. I think that's a hard one. That's a hard one to do there because the rogue still has a trinket. One last vanish just so Shadow Strike can close that gap. Man, that's rough. But the fact that you had a Hunter's Mark on him, I wonder if like it was possible to just like put a trap on yourself, just let the pets attack the rogue the entire time. And like cut him out and just let the pets kind of like whittle him down over time. And then once he's like super low, walk up, kill shot, done. I wonder. Might be possible. Gonna be a Vinci trying to go for a bit of a reset by the looks of it versus Ghost. He's not really chasing ya. Do you guys have bleeds on each other? Is that what happened? Both of you just bled up? Vinci does get himself a proper reset. Ghost is thinking about picking up the eyes. Immediate cheap shot as Vinci opens up with a Shadow Strike. This is what happens when you Shadow Strike instead of a cheap shot in the opener. Big damage on Vinci. Might be enough. Cheat does procced off that eviscerate. That cheat does barely saved you. And he's trying to keep himself afloat as best as possible. Cold blooded and already blind. Ghost still takes a couple of those lashes from that, what's it called? Secret technique. But plenty of survivability. Evasion to follow. Vinci might be in a good spot. Cloaking shot is available. Not a lot of health to work with. Did use a Battle Master's Trinket. Next, eyes a pickup for Ghost could be huge. Blind as Ghost. He sees where Vinci's at. Vinci looks like he's dotted by something. Trying to see if he could dive back into stealth. He is dotted with a rupture. He's not going to be able to get himself a proper reset. Ghost just needs to find him. Shadows up to the guy and just have him. Trying to see if he can juke him out. Left, right, side to side. Trying to see if he can get past these rebar stun to follow. Kidney shot. Trinket to follow. There's going to be trinket for trinket disarm. But eventually got nothing left. Ghost just having to phantomize him. Trying to go in. Turn the man into meat just now. My goodness. Rito going to be up next. A little bit of rematch between Ghost and Rito. Goes for a Shadow Strike. Shadow Step. Steals his weapons and makes it out like a bandit. I love it. Going to be charged by the warrior into quick gouge. Does not have a pre-circuit range in order to be able to break out of this one. Kidney shot, forcing a trick out of Rito, which is good for Ghost. Going to be a bit of that warbreaker. Quite a bit of secret technique damage as Ghost, trying to see if he can keep the pressure rolling onto Rito. Disarm right after. Rogue trying to see if he can back up out of there. Big defense on Rito too. Got himself Cloak of Shadows for those bleeds as well, dude. Does Cloak remove bleeds after they're on you? I think it does, right? It just makes you immune to bleeds? Or maybe not. Or maybe not, so maybe you should use a cloak a little bit later, but it's going to be Avatar available. Shadow Strikes right next to him. Kidney shot before he can go stomping on the ground. Got himself a bit of damage. Viscerates right after. Back to back. There's going to be a bit of a reflect. Cheap shot to follow. Secret technique right after. Disarm to the warrior. Got himself a little bit of health as well as a shield from the Spore Cloak. If he can keep that shield rolling for a little bit longer, second wind will kick in, and the man is going to start re-healing quite a bit of health though. But it looks like Ghost trying to keep him in combat, keep him taking damage a little bit here and there. As long as his Hellboard takes even a modicum of damage, he'll be in a good spot. Disarmament to Ghost for just a second. Warbreaker onto the rogue, looking for a Shadow Step maybe. Or he juked him just by walking. He didn't even have to go for Shadow Steps, no nothing. But he's not in a great spot. Could go for a blind versus Rito. Cheap shot right after. Does he have enough here? Is this going to be the damage he needs? Needs another cheap shot. Secret technique. Is it enough? Shadow Strike. Oh, does get the eviscerate at the very end. And Kevin, what? Hold on a second. X is what? Oh, why? Oh no. I don't disagree. I don't agree with that one. I don't agree with that. I don't think that boy deserved it. I think he played just fine. Unless you get a little PvP doing this. Yo, Kraken, you're fine, man. You're fine, honestly. You're all good. Even Ghost walked over to you, chastised and was like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Ghost opening up onto Kevin. Not even going to give himself a bit of a recovery. Kidney shot for Hodge, though. Disarm as soon as the War Storm comes out. Ghost does not have anything to survive here. Does go for advantage. Shadow Strikes it immediately. He doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. Try to see if he can maximize damage to Kevin. Cheap shot right after. Does not have any outs. He could go for a blind. There goes the blind. Maybe a trick out of Kevin. No, he doesn't have it. Blessing of Protection. That is a lot of cooldowns forced out. Shadow Step. Try to see if he can juke him. Shadow Step yet again. Yeah. If anything though, Ghost or Airless did go in quite a bit of damage. XSPM could charge out at Kevin now. But he's actually standing next to Kevin. He's going for a little bit of wave, a little bit of an honor duel. I think he knows that Kevin no longer has Bob. and he wasn't going to attack him in forbearance. He's trying to give Kevin as much of an honor duel as possible. Last duel, Kevin gave Exy Spam such an honorable recovery in a duel because randomly had a warrior Stormbolt Exy. And this gives Kevin an opportunity to at least get himself a proper reset. Oh my goodness, look at you all majestic. And Exy Spam, actually, what an honorable boy. What an honorable boy. Kevin is at least given an opportunity to even wait for a trinket, wait for that forbearance. We'll have a bubble for this one. That is going to be full crusade. Could be a bubble together with a full damage for Exy Spam. Mad bleeds. Kevin may be looking at that bubble right now. Parry up. It's going to be a bubble. Exy Spam looking to leap out of it. But at least he doesn't have to worry about a bob for a good while. At least there is a bit of that advantage for the warrior. Even though he's given Kevin an honor duel, there is at least some advantage the warrior can gain out of this, can glean out of this situation. Trying to see if he can fight through him. Pally still got a lot of damage. This is a lot to deal with. No more parry for Exy Spam. Crusade is so overpowering, but the man is just trying to find a way to deal with the fear on Kevin. Trying to see if he can let that second wind kick in. Shield of Wind is down. Wings are finally down. Exy Spam waiting out for the second wind. 1 tick, 2 tick. 3 tick, even a 35% dampen, he's getting quite a lot of health recovery just for being away from the Paladin. My goodness, stun into a Stormbolt. That's going to be a little bit of a longer storm for Kevin just so he'll be able to get himself a global or two versus Exy. My goodness, for both last match. Yeah, I do like it though. I do like the fact that you're giving this man an honor duel. But honestly, Kevin could still turn this around. Paladin still got quite a bit of a bite, even though without wings, quite a bit. Lay on hands, Kevin has used everything that he has in order to keep himself alive. Final wreck onto Exy, might be in a bad spot. Actually, hold on, blind to follow. Kevin maybe could get some kind of damage and stun. Wait a second, I think it just turned around. Oh my god, the honorable duel, but Kevin did end up coming out on top with this one. Well done. I honestly thought Kevin was walking into this without a blessing of protection behind in that duel. I honestly felt like he was walking behind. Is Demonic also gonna give him an honor duel? Oh my goodness, you goobers. Kevin has no mana whatsoever. At all. At all. And Cat is actually gonna give him a heal. I mean, if Demonic is fine with it, I'm cool with it. If they're fine with it, I'm okay with it. Warthros, my man, 13 months. Oh my goodness, how you doing, my man? What's up, Warthros? Thank you for the 13 months, man. How you doing, my guy? Hashtag war. Appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you. Doing great, man. Fantastic duels tonight, honestly. Hope you're having a wonderful evening as well. Did you ever finish Baldur's Gate 3, or are you still like doing a long playthrough? Or are you down to like... Because how's that solo rogue thing going, by the way? Kevin taking quite a bit of damage from Demoniac off the bat. Shadow Strike, Shadow Blades, everything. Cloaker Shot is pretty early in case Kevin goes in for a stun. Demonic just trying to see if he can deal with the damage. That is a full crusade for the Paladin. So if Demonic isn't careful, no more trigger for the rogue actually. Wait a second, does Kevin have anything to follow? Maybe just hold on a second. Oh, so close. That ramp up of crusade. I was thinking maybe there's a chance he could somehow sneak in a big hammer onto Demoniac at the very end, but man, dampen is kind of high though too. Even at the 9 minute mark, dampen is at 46, almost 50%, man. You ain't getting any healing. Next up is going to be Whisper. At least he's in a decent spot versus Rogue, where the Rogue has only 1 vanish, no cloak. She does still available. Cloak of Shadows not up, but blind is up. He may be looking at the eyes, honestly. If you can pick up eyes and then send your pet at the Rogue, you will be able to find him. For Demoniac, he's fine, letting himself recuperate a couple of cooldowns here and there. Oh wait, you switched out to a Frost instead of Unholy. That makes sense, actually. That makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, you'll not be able to use that pet trick then. Never mind. Ghouls are not super smart when it comes to Frost Death Blades at all. My goodness. Died honorably. I don't care that I lost. Yeah, man. Honestly, honorable duels, man, are super fun in my opinion. Big grippy hand for Whisper. Demoniac got himself that evasion. Does go for a stun onto the Rogue. Perfect opportunity to maybe make some damage happen. Gotta get those obliterates in there. Rogue got evasion for a little bit longer. Whisper trying to use every defense to try to live this damage, but it's gonna be back-to-back eviscerates. And Cat trying to see if he can squeak around an angle on him. Cloak of Shadows may be up for Demoniac. May want to use it, honestly. Unless... I was gonna say, unless you don't have anything on you, but it's gonna be Cat trying to go for a full frenzy, full blades onto the Rogue, Cloak of Shadows to remove him, stun onto Cat, is gonna go for the Barskin. Is gonna be enough of those secret techniques, still cracking through your defense pretty easily as the Thorns is up. You're trying to go for a bit of healing at this idea, putting the 5v5, you ain't healing nothing. You got basically 2 warriors with a Mortal Strike on you. If those things stacked, for example, you're not healing this whatsoever. Or basically like what, a Sharpened Blade, or almost a Sharpened Blade? At all times, gonna be a sap out of the Rogue. Cat does end up going to re-stealth I think for the rogue to go finalize like this is probably better than for a cat to swipe him out in the open. Get a shot for the rogue, do super DR though. Demonic does have a blind. He could use it here. Wall for cat, trying to see if he can get some more cooldowns out of him. Is going to be able to go for Secret Sneak with the blind. I'm surprised Secret Sneak did not bring the blind though. What? Cat needs to find a way to get over to Demonic immediately, but the man does go for the sap. Oh, I think it's over unless Demonic goes in for a Shadow Strike. You could Shadow Meld, stun, have yourself a full bleed go. Bear form is going to be helpful. Hold on a second. He's trying to keep you in combat. I think just trying to throw some shurikens. Trying to make sure you don't get into stealth. Does dive into stealth either way. Full bleeds of Demonic. Perfect opportunity. Massive bite. Is this enough? Cheat death. Get a shot to follow. Oh, vanish. Is it enough though? Got himself the smallest shield ever. Trying to see if he can make a play off of this one. Cheap shot. Eviscerate. Oh, what is that health? What is that healing you got at the end, by the way? Oh my goodness, turned it around. Wow, these rogues. Well done. Dude, these rogues. Oh my goodness, that was close. You have to at some point just clutch it, right? No cooldowns, you just gotta rush it. You just gotta do what you can, you know what I mean? My goodness, let's get us another one going. Uno mas, boys. Let me know if you need more bodies and we get another one going. Oh, Dark Messiah would be able to join if you guys need a spot, by the way. If you need a body, you need a +1, let me know. Dark Messiah down to join in. I'm on my 3rd playthrough now. Beat the game as a solo rogue, super fun. Did you do it on Tactician or did you do it on like the balance mode? Or have you done all your runs through Tactician? Because if that's Tactician, hey, that's a run. That's foolproof, man. Foolproof. Did better that time? I think so. Gave XSpam lead. Okay, sounds good. So we can actually get Dark Messiah in. Hold on a second. So whose lead got a spot actually? Kevin, let me know how many bodies you got. Let me know how we looking with team fam. Whoever's lead of the other group, I think it was Boris, right? Message me real quickly. How many bodies you guys need? GG's? Wait, GG's like wait, hold on. Pass lead to the warrior. Oh, okay. Oh, Rito. I saw Rito earlier. Rito. Hold on. Crap. Rito, invite. Pass me lead. Hold on, Rito. I can take over the group. Request to join, yeah? Because you passed your lead. Okay, we only got... Oh, no. Only 2? Okay. Well, you're going to need a couple more bodies then. 5 new lead. Okay, so at least we got you. I can get Dark Messiah in here. Good Dark Messiah. Cool. And actually we got 2 spots. Hold on, I could send Beat a message. I got 2 spots open actually. Just now. Let me see what Beat says about it, because he did ask like, hey, you want to join, but he needed 2 spots available. So we could get Beat and maybe please +1, and I'll be a team. I didn't know balance Tactician would be more or less the same. Just cast Fog Cloud, walk out, shoot, re-stealth, Dude, some of the enemies in Tactician have more mechanics. Like, let me just give you an idea without spoiling Tactician. I think it's worth a playthrough on Tactician. Some enemies have extra mechanics and they're interesting. Like, it makes it a pretty good challenge. But like, you know, the brains, you know, in people's heads at the very beginning, after the you land on the ground, again trying to keep it super spoiler free. I don't know if people have seen or not, but like the crash site, right? Those brains, they range you. They have this mind blast ability now on Tactician. So take this mechanic, apply it for everything else. Did you guys PvP perform? Yeah. But I won't. Yeah, I don't really deny people a chance to try. MS, let's get you in here. So we'll need a +1, we'll be good to go actually. We almost have ourselves a full 5-man team then, yeah? Hell yeah. And I do have Kraken on this group as lead, so we'll be chilling. Dang, yeah. We need Uno Mas boys and we'll be good to go. Groups are, we do it like this. Groups are listed in LFG if you guys want to join in. Just Nudo and Amasa will be chilling. My group needs one since our list is gone. Wait, and LFG right now? Wait, so you guys need a +1? Wait, Boris? Didn't Boris take over, say he's got a 5-man right now? Wasn't Boris in you guys' team? Because I think you guys are good to go, right? Boris, do you have any homies that want to join, those that want to be on the other team? By chance? Maybe? I got a 5? Hell yeah. What's up? What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? We're ready? Yeah, we just need one more then. And we'll be good to go. Wait, Chicago messaged me? Is it... Let's go. Nope. We got Chicago. We're waiting for Chicago then. We got my boy in here. Just woke up, man. What a good weekend, dude. It's 6:50. Man's just woke up, dude. Honestly, I would have been in his spot too. Last night, I stayed up super late. I need to stop doing that, though. I need to stop doing that. I'm just so tired. I have coffee and everything, but I'm just exhausted, dude. It is great feeling. I was for beat. He never was for back, so I guess it's just doing this thing. Let's get rid of the feeling anyway. Will we get Chicago in? I wonder if Chicago's gonna try the Ice Strike thing, or if it's gonna try that Ascendance thing, because Ascendance still slaps. We saw that yesterday on EU. It still does a ton of damage. I set up late to play with the boys and farm all the axe mugs and last second run down and get Arcanite Reaper. Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I end up staying up and we end up doing the keys. I end up playing Evoker. At first they were like, "Hey, are you sure you can play the Evoker?" I was like, "Yeah, I have gear. I can keep you guys buffed up." I was told to actually slap as the Evoker when it comes to like actual like personal damage. So no complaints there. Plus Evokers make most dungeons kind of easier. Oh, they definitely make things easier actually. It's like basically I got more cooldowns that I heal. It's like, hey, could use a wall here, use a second wall here, and then like the Zephyr here. I was like, yep. And I just rotated and just made things easier. Plus I also do a little bit of burst off healing too, so that's kind of fun. Honestly, you're fine, Kraken. You're all good, my guy. Alrighty, 5-man team ready to go. Can you check out Classic yet? Hardcore, I meant to play it yesterday, but I ended up doing a little bit of Baldur's Gate, and then from there I ended up doing more keys with homies. I do want to play Classic. I do want to give it a try. I feel like I really should give it like a proper go. That being said, I just need to find some free time. Tonight, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing that. I might be Baldur's and gating after the stream, because that's usually what me, Matux, and his buddy Rhett were doing for like the last couple of weeks now. And probably going to continue our campaign where I'm playing a Throwbarian. My play style is just throw things. Chairs, spears, books, treasure chest, smaller beings like half goblins or halflings. My dwarf friend. I could chuck it all, dude. And it's great. It works surprisingly well. It's a nice little fun because it's like we got a strength checks, intimidation checks, muscle, range. Covers all of it. And I'm just taking yourself. Just give me a shield, give me a spear that I can hold in one hand. As long as I can chuck that. Give me a proper shield and just tank. I could probably even go like plate armor. Actually, no, not as bar. So medium armor for me for the rest of the days. But I do need to mess around with like no armor, medium armor kind of combos, because one of those might be better than the other. Okay, sorry about this. I'm wasting time. Chicago, I'll make a lead. We're good to go. Boris is the lead on the other team. We got ourselves straighter match, Chicago and Boris. But to answer your question, I do want to play it. I just need to find myself some time to do it. I do want to play it though. I do want to play it. I just need to find time to do it. What is Boris lead, or is that, or not? Boris, I misspelled your name. That's why. Hook 5. There we go. Man, Classic Rock knows built different, dude. Yeah, for real, they are built different. Like they're just not even the same. Actually, not the same. Look like creatures stalking in the night, skulking around. Makes me look uneasy. Like cleric first playthrough. Nutty AoE damage after level 7. Like cleric, so I haven't done a lot of cleric, but that's another one I really want to play. I do want to play another like group playthrough and play as a cleric. I have a separate playthrough I'm doing right now as like a Sork with Warlock. I'm thinking of maybe going like cantrip, frosty wizard or something, or just do necromancer. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of like in the Sork Warlock combo right now. But yeah, I do want to play a cleric at some point because there's so much stuff you could do as a cleric. You could be like a rogue cleric. You could be like a warrior cleric. You could just basically be like a wizard cleric. You could basically be any kind of cleric of any type. It's just so interesting. It's just like mail armor or medium armor, shields, melee damage, but also so much support, man. You basically got like the amount of spells like a wizard, so you can pick up a lot of utility stuff and plenty of healing. Haven't done cleric of like pure light though at all whatsoever. I did play what was Shadow Heart in Party as a trickster cleric, mostly for healing, but I love some of the trickster abilities with my rogue character. It was so good together. My god. Switch. Alright, let's get ourselves another one going here, boys. Yeah, got ourselves Whisper first up over for the TM1. Well, let's see, we got ourselves Rapid Fire in the back. Oh, I like the mod. Got us a Chicago join in. MS is a warrior together with Frida. And we got ourselves Diabolicals first up over on the team 2. Experiment in the back. We got ourselves Hugo. We got ourselves, or is it Hugo? Hugo? I would go with Hugo, Stone, and Demoniac. Whisper, trying to see if we catch up to Diabolicals, keeping him slow with a succubus, trying to see if we can keep his distance at bay for a good bit there. As long as you can get yourself a decent angle onto Whisper, you might be okay. Trying to see if we can get himself a proper go. Big grip. Diabolicals is going to be able to go for succubus. See Soul Fire. Trying to see if we can burn down the DK stun. Chaos Bolt 1. Chaos Bolt 2 right after. No, not even going to finish it. Execute spam. Oh my god. The amount of damage Warlocks can do in just a handful of globals is just nutty, especially if you're not prepared. Immediate Infernal down as Rito is gonna have to play defensively here. Gonna be Bonzafel backing up out of there, just letting this man cook with that Immolation and the Infernal. Playing the classic green Infernal, not going for the red or purple. Until Succubus CC is gonna go for a Trinket, stun. Diabolicals gonna go for a bit of defense. Bleeds are gonna be up, trying to see if we can summon up a couple portals. Rito is gonna take a bit of damage from behind the pillar. That's where Diabolicals maybe looking at the gateway. Does back up out of there. Shield holding on strong through the bleeds. Rito does himself his cloak, activating as he's dipping super low. This way you need to break through a cloak as soon as possible so you can start doing damage to Rito. Is going to be able to get himself some second wind healing maybe so far. Oh, quite a bit of damage. Oh, that second wind healing just gone in a single global. Mad damage. Using his own momentum against him. That is so good. Just going in for a Bonzafel, knowing the man is going to charge at you. Chicago is going to be up next as an enhancement Shaman. Got himself the Earth Elemental up and running pretty early. And also like the Tabard he got going on, by the way. Liking the look of it. Kind of adds to the mog a bit. More to call, but it's actually going to be grounded totems to stop it entirely. That is unfortunate. Diabolical does go in for a port. And Chicago's actually going to back up out of there. Just going to deal with a Succubus for a bit. If you can take down Succubus and deny Diabolicals and fresh new one, you might be okay. Or if anything, keep the Succubus low. Diabolical does end up summoning a fresh new Succubus. If Chicago takes this one out, Chicago will not be able to do much here. Bonzafel trying to see if we can maybe get the Shaman in a weird spot. Shaman does want to break the bonds. Let's see if we can chase the Diabolicals. He's going to give him a target to chase. As long as he's not attacking your Succubus, you're in a good spot. Quick CC, Soul Fire right after. Nice setup. Big kicks. Big caster follow. Going to be a bit of defense for Diabolicals. Does go for the Human Urge to break himself out of that lasso. Chaos Bolt could be really bad for Chicago. Trying to see if he can avoid it as best as possible. Ground interrupt, I think maybe. No. More to call. Chaos Bolt does go for an interrupt. As long as you have yourself some kind of a way to stop those bolts, you'll be fine, because those things have gotten buffed by 15% since the last time. Those things are gonna hurt, especially if he goes for like double bolt setup. It is out there attacking the Succubus. May need a fresh new one. That'll pull it back and maybe give it a bit more healing. Does go for the Eye of Kilrog, which does reset the Succubus back next to the Warlock. Having to health funnel it, and actually when you health funnel, that's a lot of damage you're returning back. Mad damage. Bonzafel. Succubus is perfect. Immolation trying to go for a couple boards back to back. Massive win streak to follow. Chicago needs to find a way to break himself out of this one. Does not break the Bonzafel. That Ascendance is still massive though. They nerfed it, but it still slams either way. Light and Lasso right after. And Daya, not in a great spot. Sunder to follow. Storm Strikes are going to be brutal. Does get himself quite a bit of healing though. Mortal Coil available. Got himself a bit of Dark Pack. This way you need to go for CC. Try to go for maybe Succubus CC. Do you get a proper Succubus CC? Soul Fire for that Mortal Coil, which is perfect. Stun to follow right after. Chaos Bolt. Still CC'd. Bolt 1. Do you get a second one? Mad Bolt. Lots of damage. Chicago needs to catch up a little bit of healing. That totem is down. I'm pretty sure it's a grounded totem. Maybe. No, maybe not. Bonds fell breaking, but Chicago got himself plenty of ability. Burrow to get away from the portals. And trying to see if he can chase after Daya. Daya does have an Infernal. Not slamming onto Chicago. Do you have a port? If you have a port around it, that'd be perfect. Second BCC Casbolt 1. Do you have a second one? Oh my god, big damage on Chicago into the execute range. Does he just go down? Does he use one good hit? The Infernal not letting you recover back though whatsoever. You get yourself a totem, trying to fight through Succubus. Sunder right after. Maybe can kill the Succubus. Maybe can make some work after some Bloodlust right after. Oh, but I think it was a battle Master Trinket that kept you alive last second. Intro, Mortal Coil as that mess charges out. Even got a reflect, but I guess that Mortal Coil came out really early. Port for Daya, not in an easy spot. I don't know if you can go for maybe another Warlock House Hunt. It looks like it's off cooldown, but it may not be properly off cooldown. I also don't know if you got a port. Succubus? Daya needs to play super slow. I don't even know how you're gonna do this. Bonds fell. Maybe this way you just force the warrior to move. He's trying not to break the bonds, but he's gonna attack a Succubus. Maybe this way you get a fresh new one, yeah? Daya is not in a great spot. He's in a dire situation. Kind of just letting the warrior mess with the Succubus. We'll just need to summon a new one. MS, if you got yourself mobility, maybe you can leap. Trying to see if you can make a play. Stormbolt, Succubus does come out. Does it go for CC? Maybe. Reflect. Oh, it just goes for the execute into a overpower at the end. My goodness. That was so close, actually. Almost got it, man. At that point, you had to play it like that, right? You had to get yourself a fresh Succubus. There's only so much you could really do. Honestly, disarm. MS does get himself a parry. That's quite a big defensive commitment. X spam does not burn a lot of stuff except for damage. So for MS to go for defense there, not the worst move. That is the most damage X spam is going to have with the Avatar and Sharpened Blades. But the fact that he just leapt out of there, oh, loss of value a little bit. Gonna be a bet out stands for MS trying to see if he can make a play of his own. Gonna be that overpower spam for MS since XC got himself that parry up and running. Going into defensive stance with XC actually. Bladestorm to follow. It's still quite a lot of damage for MS. Got himself battle stance. Trying to see if he can make some damage happen. X spam reducing his own damage, but it's taking a little bit less. So he's having to play it super defensive. Defensive stance for MS right now as well. As long as you put a bleed on XC, you're fine. XC does still have a trinket, by the way, so you got himself a little bit of that advantage. Also, like you got that mud look going on for yourself. MS leaping away, trying to let that second wind kick in. Needs himself a bit of time. X spam also charging at him. He's doing perfectly fine. Stormbolt for Stormbolt. Could be a trinket out of XC. Doesn't go for it. A disarm to XP. Trying to go for a bit of Warbreaker. Trinkets out of that disarm. A disarm to MS. Needs something right now. Fury to follow. He needs a parry. Something, anything right now. He needs something to make something happen here. Stun short. Got himself Mortal Strike. Shockwave by XC. I think it might be over. Oh yeah, XC spam just got himself a couple of those X's. He's good to go. Rapid Fire is up next. Not letting X spam recover whatsoever. Immediate rapid fire off the bat. It's a kill shot. Explosive shot. If he had a death shock him with it, that would have been amazing. Death shock him. I think he sealed his fate. Trinkets out of this one. And that's going to be aim shot to follow. Oh, how do you survive this? How do you recover from this one? It's just over. Kill shot. You actually lived it. He lived the kill shot. What was it? It was not a kill shot, or was it just like a weapon attack? It looked like a kill shot. My goodness. And Hugo, I'm gonna go with Hugo, man. I'm gonna go with Hugo. I feel like that just falls off the tongue a little bit better. Stun onto rapid fire. Not in a great spot. Does not have a way to break out of a stun. Freeze into Hugo. May just go for a trinket. No, I like this guy. He got himself the Centurion look. Man or machine, can't even tell. Gotta be a bit of that survival of the fittest for rapid fire. Trying to see if he can fight right through the shield of Vengeance. Breaks it really quickly. The man got quite a bit of damage. Death shock him is a lot of output. Yoga, if he's not careful, this could be a lot of damage maybe. Oh my goodness, hold on. Steady shot. Rapid fire is in a bad spot. He's got in the corner. Needs to get himself out of this situation. I think it's just over, right? He gave up. I think he was back against the wall. He knew that it was over. Who got the most kills there actually? Hold on a second. Daya with 3? Oh my goodness, dude. Them Destro locks. I don't know how you were going to fight that warrior, though. That's a rough one, man. Man, but Warlocks, dude, they are nutty. They get buffed up. I'm surprised they buffed them, too. Because we've seen Warlocks really do some numbers here in the duels. And I'm surprised they buffed them on top of it. Let's get ourselves a second one going here, boys, yeah? An idea for duel. It's like a 5v5, but the first team go against... The first team would be, second one gets a point, and then it continues like that. Oh, okay, so 1 and 1 fight each other, 2 and 2 fight each other. Yeah, it's really difficult to like organize. It's kind of difficult to organize, honestly. I'm not against it. I'd be down to give it a try. Maybe not tonight, but sometime for sure. But yeah. Do we have groups, by the way? Just an idea? Perfectly cool with it. Chicago, let me know if the team is ready if you got 5. Boris, let me know if you got 5. But I'm not against the idea though. Yeah, I've had that recommended before more than once by a couple of people actually. It's something I would want to try at some point though. 5v5 is just a massive fat all brawl in the mid. Oh, that'd be hectic. I feel like someone's just gonna get sniped. Somebody's gonna get focused on and then just gonna get ripped apart bit by bit, shed by shed. That would be really cool, but that'll be impossible to commentate on. Paid fire being cringe. I'm gonna kill him off next game too. I'll get my guy. Gouge mob, dodge, or missing stunts. Oh man, yeah. I want to make a Thor type Paladin build. Storm Cleric and some nice sliding damage smites. Ooh, that'd be kind of cool, yeah. The first throw glows through 1-1 the mob in classic HF. Man, that's unfortunate. But it happens honestly, yeah. Gouge mob, dodge, yeah. I mean, that'll just do it, right? You're prepared, you're ready, and that gouge, low on health. Oh no. Oh no. The fact that mobs in classic can just randomly resist, or just like randomly your ability is just missed just because, that's gonna be infuriating. But like hit chance ends up being pretty big there, honestly. All right, what are you at, Chicago? Wait, no, hold on. Where's Chicago at? Let me see if I can whisper you. Team ready? Team good? Or we're looking for more? Let me know, Chicago. Let me know, because it is 5, man. It is about that time to keep playing, honestly. But if I do have a group for BG3, maybe. If someone need room, Chicago, if you need bodies, Trickster will be able to join in. Oh, Reds is already in. Okay, so maybe we'll do one more, uno mas, and I'll do my BG3 party. I think that's what we'll do, chat. I got you. I got Chicago. We got a +1. You're gonna love this guy. You're gonna love him. You're gonna love the way you look. It's a lot of like blue. I kind of like that blue hair and then blue weapon. Actually, it's kind of cool. Yellow bracers. I wish you could do those in blue as well. You probably can actually. Hold on. Wait, Chicago. Are you... Got one? Okay. Is it Trickster? Because Trickster was looking for +1. Ready? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, cool. Let's get you guys in. What arena do we do, man? Do we do Lordaeron? No, Tiger Speak. I kind of like Tiger Speak, man. I kind of like tigers. I like tigers. Alrighty, boys. Last one for the night, most likely. Unless for some reason this is like a really, really short one. And we'll get another one going just to make sure we get plenty. This one might be the last one for the night, chat. Yeah. Super fun duels either way, though. But I got a Baldur's Gate party of this, so I definitely want to give that a try. Lucy? Oh, my. Let's go. Forgot us as the boys. Hopefully everybody gets a chance to play. I do like how a lot of these duels, though, recently, everybody in the mother gets a chance to play. It has been so fun, man. It's been so fun to do. Alrighty. Especially in caves. Yeah, man. Hyper spawns in HC will get you killed. Yeah, I do gotta give it a try, man. I think it'd be kind of fun. I feel like after playing some Baldur's Gate 3 with like how the game is like super slow with like rolls and stuff, I'll probably have like a much more appreciation for classic. Because basically in combat, every ability you press just rolls in the background anyway. You know what I mean? Attack rolls, miss, hit, all that. Basically just actively. Switch. Got ourselves Lucy over for the team 1, ready to go. Oh, that's a really like simple mock for a monk, but I think it's kind of effective. And you get some fish. Nice little bow for XP. I like it off the bat. I don't know who this guy is, but I like him already. Look at him, dude. It's so simple. Simple mocks, man. And XP got himself also just like a gray guardian or something. I don't even know what you call it. Got us as Hugo over on the team too. We got us a stone and this mech. with Demoniac in the back of Diabolical's X-Spam charging out. Bladestorm, parry up immediately, leap over to Lucy, trying to see if he can back away, just trying to see if he can play that Trickster Monk away from Exy, using mobility to escape. Bladestorm big time, fear onto Lucy, as it's going to be reflect out for Exy, could go for a Karma. Lexup goes in for a bit of a trinket. I'm swapping the wrong guy. Karma to follow. This is where X-Spam has a choice. Break through this Karma or play it slow, and looks like he's just going in all muscle. Try to see if he can clean down Lucy together with Zoen. Quick heal for Lucy for just a second. Got him some Spore Cloak to give him healing. No kick available for, oh no, he does actually have a kick as Lucy just goes in for a heal. Fear, there's going to be Fist of Fury to follow Lucy. Maybe to bail out of there. Oh, does go in for an execute. Was not going to back down from a challenge. Try to see if he can just fight the warrior man mode right now. As Rapid Fire going to try to see if he can swing across around the side. Got him some mess on that team as well as Chicago, as well as Whisper in the back, just chilling. A Rapid Fire, got himself an angle, aim shot, ready to go, got himself a decent opener, definitely needs to get himself a full setup. Death Chakram is going to be up next, immediately stealing the weapon from the Hunter, trying to deny some of the damage. Stormbolt to follow. If you can deny any of these big bursts, Rapid Fire is going to do quite a bit of damage. If he's got himself that explosive shot too, big damage for the explosive. Actually, just a huge portion of X-Spam just disappears. Rapid Fire right after, got himself lots of back-to-back Rapid Fire channels into a big execute, maybe another explosive. I think he's just done with explosive. Oh, the volley explosive, man, that is brutal. He's got himself 2 explosive shots that do 20% more damage. Rapid Fire does 15% more damage, and he also got a bleed thing whenever he crits that does like 25% of the damage as additional bleed, which is kind of nutty. Demonic is going to be the next hitter with a Hunter Strike though. Man is not going to be able to get himself a proper opener. Has to charge in, get himself kidney shot before Rapid Fire even has a chance to establish any of the traps. His Rogue needs that opener. Big damage on Rapid Fire. He's going to need something for this one. Maybe Shadow Step by Demonic. Wants to go for a step. Turtle Shell, he's just bleeding out profusely. Got himself the Spore Cloak. It's going to give him a little bit of that cover. But Rapid Fire is definitely going to have to use some defenses. That's going to be Demonic taking that rogue momentum of assassination, switching it to the pet, starts blasting out with bleeds and envenoms, trying to see if he can avoid Rapid Fire, waiting until next Shadow Step to get around these traps. It's going to be a couple explosions. Got himself a big shield, massive damage out of the rogue, big envenoms, just viciously stabbing, slicing right through the butchering the Hunter. And mess up next, going to be immediate blind, could trinket, but he's not gonna save it. That's gonna Demoniac with a quick escape, quick blind, trying to see if he could get out of there. Does he got bleed still? He's mounted, so maybe he's still got a dot or two at mess. If he gets himself a good angle, Bladestorm, I'm surprised he didn't end up walking past him. I thought a Bladestorm has a bit more of a reach normally. It always has a bit of a bigger reach than you would think. Honestly, man. Gonna be a sap and mess, trying to see if he can maybe get something going here. Got himself eyes in case he wants to use the Demoniac. I think he might need to go for a bit of that hit and run. Run in, put some bleeds, get to shot the guy, go for a spike, and just let the dots kind of rot a mess. I think that's what you kind of have to do. While your death mark is down, you don't have the biggest burst out there, but maybe whittling down the warrior might not be a bad go. Trying to go for a kidney shot. Stormbolt before you can go for a proper go behind the pillar. This way you want to make sure you get an escape. Bleeds, able to cloak shadows them, and it's actually giving him a little bit of the evasion too with a free cloak of shadows, Veil of Midnight. But it's still the warrior able to crack those defenses. Evasion up for the rogue. Got himself quite a few amount of poisons rolling to MS. It's going to be quite a bit of that dot damage. And Demonic got himself evasion for a little bit longer, trying to see if we can just scuttle over towards the pillar. That's going to be Shockwave. Maybe enough for the warrior. Looking for those executes. Get a shot to follow. Does not have a human racial for this one. I think the rogue actually wins this one. The dots are rolling on a mess. Got himself Violent Cry, but it just borrowed health. All these dots are bleeding him out. I think it's just over. Got himself Reflect. Parry to follow. Catching up, healing. Oh, that heal catch up from Demoniac. That was huge. But I think it's still dead, right? Violent Cry is going to fall off. If you got dots in you while Violent Cry falls off, you're dead. Wait, are you still bleeding? Second wind? Oh, still dotted. Hold on a second. You could die. Hold on. Violent Cry must have fallen off by now, right? Second wind. Wait. Sap. Oh, kidney shot? No outs. It's over. I was looking at his health. I was like, second wind. Is it gonna kick in or not? Is it gonna kick in or not? No. That is rough. AMS immediately for Whisper Knight. Not sure what the rogue is gonna do, but he wanted to make sure he got himself a proper go. Demoniac, what are you? Oh my god, you're toxic. You're toxic. Oh my goodness, picking up the eye. Come on, Whisper, get him out of this arena. Get this toxic rogues out of this arena. I gotta give him credit though. He's playing Assassination, not playing Subtlety, where a lot of rogues are sub. Trying to get himself a big go versus Whisper. Got himself Death Mark. Whisper can't really stop the bleeds. That's a lot of physical damage he can't really deal with easily. Demonic does not have a cloak, does not have evasion, does not have vanish anymore. So it's really up to him to fight the Whisper. Got himself plenty of this big envenoms, and I think it's just, oh my goodness. The Death Mark hits differently, man. Quite a bit of damage. Got the Hunter Silk Ridge. Rapid Fire, I think Rapid Fire is a nice guy. I mean, I don't know him in person like that or nothing, but I thought he did pretty well. Big explosives, it is kind of good. The explosives are kind of good. It is a lot of damage from behind the pillar. Nothing you could really do to stop that kind of damage. You can't really reflect them, nothing. It is a little rough on that end. Big damage onto Chicago, though. Even Chicago is starting to feel a little bit of pressure from this rogue. This guy's kind of vicious. This rogue, man. Assassination maybe back and play. Double Shadow Strike. Or not Shadow Strike. What's it called? What are they called? Spikes? Bone spikes? Get a shot on Chicago. Does have a trinket for this one. Demonic is going to play it safe. Cloak or Shadows? No, not available. Blind instead. That's going to be Earth Elemental chasing after him, but he's going to throw a dagger at the Earth Ellie. Looking to see if he can get himself a slow into Earth Ellie. Maybe catch himself a resell. Does wait long enough for advantage, but no, cannot really even use it. That is going to be rude to follow. There goes the Spore Cloak. Demon Doggers, or Demon Doggers. Feral Doggers, Feral Spurs are charging him. Gonna knock the rogue back. Got himself plenty of range. Maybe he gets a big wind strike. Chicago's trying to see if he can take down the rogue. Can they do it? Oh my goodness. Demoniac trying to see if he can slow down the whole army of pets. Trying to attack him as best as possible. Hitting through the wall. Chicago is gonna hit him with the crippling slow poisons though, which is unfortunate. Next kidder shot can be really deadly. Demoniac, he knows Chicago doesn't have anything. Lasso, before he can really catch him. Maybe Sunder to end him right now. Oh, cheat death. Sunder, is it enough? Shadow Step? Oh, it does take him down. One little lash away, a Storm Strike is going to take him. Stone, trying to give Chicago a bit of an honor duel. I like it. I like it. Well done. Rogues, by the way, yeah. Yo, talk, at least they're not subtlety, man. You know what I mean? Subtlety with advantage resets. It's an assassination. That guy is actually having to put in some work with those dots and cooldowns, and he doesn't just get, like, CDs back. So I got to give him credit. You know what I mean? He played really, really well. I'm not going to... I too, when I see rogue in duels, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be a long game. And you guys know my proclivity for rogues, right? Especially when they just sit stealth all the time. That's my class. Anyone, I can admit it. But like assassination, it's a little different, man. It's a little different. Chicago, is he just gonna blast out the pets? I think you are. Trying to see if we can get some flame shocks onto Stone. He's gonna have to find a way to get over there. Does have a wall back up. As long as you use it proactively, you might be okay. Explosive shot? No, poison instead on Chicago. Death chakra, that might be worth using cooldowns though. Stun onto Chicago. Does not have a trinket. Definitely needs to use something, anything. It's gonna be second stun. Burrow though, giving you a little bit of the recovery. You're knocking those pets up in the air. Trying to go for a bit of healing, but it's gonna be a Spore Cloak shield, but it's not really giving you much of a protection anymore. This high to dampening. Might just need to pop a wall here. Trying to go for a bit of bloodlust. Is it gonna be enough? The wall for Stone, actually Turtle Shell instead, needs to go for a little bit more maelstrom off of these pets. Trying to go for a bit of healing. Is able to get maybe a little bit of recovery. Guardian Spirit's helping you recover quite a bit of this high dampening. Stone though got an angle on you every time he goes for kill commands. That is brutal, especially if you can combine that together with, oh my god, the pets he's sending at you. What are all these pets he's letting get the zoo versus you? What is happening? That's a lot of extra pets. That is a lot of pressure. Chicago has to deal with all those things. Oh my god, Battle Master can pull up. I think it might be over unless Chicago somehow squeaks out a victory. I don't know how they do it though. Oh no, no, no. Try to live it. Live. Survive. Maybe you can go Root Totem on the pets. Got himself Raptors onto Stone. Maybe you can use a Maelstrom. Trying to use Maelstrom to keep himself alive. Plenty of mana still available. Stone closing the gap. Maybe a little dangerous actually. Massive Elemental Blast. Oh, trinket for Chicago. Are you kidding me? How? How do you turn this one around, Chicago? And Hugo, I think, is going to try to give you as much. He's trying to give you an honor duel. He is trying to be respectful. He's trying to, like, scurry over to you. But he's trying to be very, very friendly. Very, very friendly. Chicago at no mana whatsoever. Goes in for a nice bow flame shock. Wants the Paladin to come at him. Normal wall, no trinket. The best you can do is maybe grounding a Hodge. That's all you can do. Stun. Knocks him back. Final wreck. I don't know if maybe if you can outrun him. Needs to go for as many souls as possible. Lasso. Trinket out of the Paladin. And Chicago does have mobility. It's going to be Pony back up. Maybe you can go for Root. I don't really know. You do have a Root Totem. Maybe. Trying to go for a bit of healing, but next stun could be really deadly. Sunder? Maybe Chicago can go for big Ascendance here. Sunder gives you quite a lot of damage right now with the tier set. This could be an opportunity. Trying to go for a bit of healing. Playing it super, super safe. Wall is available for Chicago. So if you pre-wall some kind of big damage, Bloodlust is available. Maybe this is where you can make a big go. If you could somehow interrupt him on Holy, that would be great. Grounding Totem for just a second. Oh no. Knockback. At least no wings for the Paladin. At least that's you one big opportunity. Burrow, no wings. Maybe Ascendance away, a Burrow? Ascendance Burrow combo? Yes, Ascendance, try to see if you can walk around control the vendors. Oh, that is the play, man. I think that's all you could do at the end. Wait, you had a wall back up and a Guardian last second. That is rough. Demoniac with 3, by the way. Chicago with 2? Wasn't Chicago only 2? Apparently. Demoniac with 3 though, man. You gotta give the rogues credit. Assassination didn't work. I am surprised Chicago lived that though. That blade looks pretty, by the way. I'm surprised Chicago lived that, man. That is rough. How would you live that? That is crazy. Honestly, I thought it was game over. I thought it was game over. Alright, chat. Is Machuka's there too? Yeah, Machuka's there too. Alright. It's about that time, man. It's about that time to play some boulders. Appreciate you, boys. Nerfs coming in for boulders? Are they really? What are the nerfs from boulders, man? What are the nerfs from boulders? First, BG3 nerfs are coming. What nerfs are they? What are the nerfing? Because I know they did a patch 1 where you can't like repoison enemies over and over. You get inoculated now, which kind of stops some of that rogue play, but not really. We'll see though. You guys expect way too many misses? What is the BG? Oh, what do you mean? You guys expect way too many misses in classic? I mean, I play classic, dude. As a rogue, it's just like, miss all the time, man. Has to hurt for making up randomly. Oh, good, my guy. Thank you so much for joining Chicago. Super fun having you here, man. Next week, doing a lot more of these, man. Even more of these. Chat, thanks so much for coming by. Appreciate y'all. These were super fun. Thanks so much for popping them in. Appreciate all of you. I'm gonna go continue my campaign of throw Barian and some boulders. Patch 717 on the horizon. Hopefully we'll see some 10-2 stuff very soon. The need to do crit damage. The nerf and crit damage of 50%. Long rest now has a 1-hour cooldown and they're removing. Well, 2 of those things are insulting. Last one is unforgivable though. But crit damage of 50%. I could see it. Long rest is a 1-hour cooldown. So can you only do like partial rests? Or do you have to be like in the game for like an hour before you can long rest again? I mean, really? So now they have like what? Short rest. An hour-long cooldown for a long rest. So do they want you to do partial rest then? To recover your spell slots? Huh. Wait, is that actual or is that just like a meme? I can't even tell, honestly, dude. Sometimes I can't even tell. But chat, thank you so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. No stream tomorrow. Just Sunday. It's gonna be my chill day, man. I'm chilling, hanging out, maybe getting some alt stuff done. Maybe continue BG playthrough. Maybe honestly, I need to be planning for what's that game now? That's coming out 31st. I need to be planning for Starfield. I probably should buy Starfield, man. I should preload Starfield. When's early access for Starfield? Isn't that this upcoming reset Tuesday, maybe? I'm probably gonna have to play Starfield, man. I played Skyrim, I played Fallout. I feel like I just need to play. God Howard has me in the grips, man. Supposed to be Valerian official? Is it actually? Okay, well, I need to take a look at it then. Yeah, I need to take a look at it. Every time I got absurd amount of misses with dual wield Chamois, try to do wheel Rogueman with double daggers. It just, you miss City. Actual miss City, man. It is pretty bad. You're just constantly missing even when you're attacking people in the back. It's pretty, you miss a lot of attacks. You don't really get a lot of good hits unless you like spec for it. I did the down with Rogue. I don't know, man. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Rogue never missed that much. Bro, I don't know, man. I need to take a look at it then. But I feel like last time I played Classic, Rogue just miss once in a while hit. I even not even like going to full hit and everything. But then again, I was playing Sword, so maybe like it's expertise too, right? So not just misses, but it's like parries, resists, dodges. You know what I mean? Front stab build is so good in Classic. Front stab, like hemo spam, because I know you can like actually front stab. I know you could do that back in like some private realms. You could front stab, but that's because the mobs are coded weirdly. But on retail, I don't remember like you could front stab, or I guess you could like gouge, backstab, right? Gouge, backstab. I know it was one way to deal with mobs. It was just kind of slow, but like it worked. But who knows, right? Who knows? Anyway, thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. I'll see you all, not tomorrow. I'll see you all Monday for regular, yeah? Thank y'all so much for coming by. More duels next week. I'm gonna give Classic a try at some point, and I'll start planning on like probably like other games and stuff or whatever. Not on stream, but like my own time. All right, you guys have a good one. Have a wonderful evening. You guys are beautiful. I'll see you all next time. Peace. You are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away.